Dude, I just started that. I'm on episode 8 right now. No, not season 2, season 1. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching season 1 first so that I can actually start season 2. All season 2 is finished now, so I can actually watch the whole thing. Binge watch the whole thing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, The Prophecy of the Throne. I've always wanted to play this game, but the pricing was too damn fucking high. And for those of you that are big fans of ReZero like myself, and I finished watching Season 3 a couple of weeks ago, this will be an interesting one. I got this on a good deal. I got this on a big March deal. The price was originally $49.99, but it went down to 90%. So I got it for $4.99. Really good deal. Really good deal. So I figured I might as well nab it before, it goes away. And I did the same thing with Assassin's Creed. I got a good deal on it. So that's why I decided to nab it pretty quickly. So before we start, let me just set up my shit up. Oops. Oh, I don't know why it's gone to games and demos for some reason. Let's put that back. Excuse me. Yeah, because so for those who haven't watched ReZero, I think it was season 1 that it happened, or season 2. I can't remember which season it happened, but Subaru got mauled by a bunch of death rabbits. And those rabbits also appeared in Arifureta, if you've seen season 3. I think Hajime watched a lot of ReZero, and he completely decimated him to death. Yeah, that was probably one of the worst ones he suffered. I just couldn't remember if it was season 1 or 2. Oh boy, we're off to a good start. I'm not even tired today, so let me just make sure I've got the game going, because apparently it went to games and demos for some dumb reason. Let me just check if it's working. Yep. Seems like I'm the only one playing this. Well, this game did come out 4 years ago. Right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start this game. Shut the fuck up.
Good. And finally, raise both arms and victory!
Oh, for God's sake, he's off again. Raise both arms and victory.
Victory!
Yeah, this was all season 1.
You really bring out the life in everyone, Subaru.
Oh shit, it's Amelia.
You may even be more popular than Rom and Rem.
Well, I mean, I did kind of put my neck on the line to save the village. And just like a true gentleman, I didn't hang it over their heads either.
It's got all the English dub actors. This is pretty cool. And if you can play this in Japanese, I'm assuming it has the same exact ones. So, I think that's good. I'll just go with English dub because I know that better.
Surely such a gesture will have Mealy falling head over heels for me once more.
Ah, yes. Subaru calling Amelia Mealy.
I don't recall ever having such feelings for you in the first place.
Ooh! Oh! Oh, me angina. Oh, that fucking hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt, Subaru. That has gotta hurt. Oh, she just straight up rejected. Oh. Then again, she is a bit of a dope, so.
Besides, I think their impression of you is a bit different. In their eyes, you're more of a sage than some legendary hero.
I finally finished Assassin's Creed yesterday, but Zion could not stop nagging at me for getting the fake ending. I didn't even know this, but in Assassin's Creed Liberations, there's 2 types of endings, and apparently I need to do some certain thing to get the true ending. I can't be arsed. I'll just look it up. I just really wanted to start this game.
You know, because you're so knowledgeable about so many peculiar things.
Well, he is from our world, so obviously he would be.
I guess I'm my own believe it or don't, huh? But I'm pretty sure the only thing they've caught on to are my radio calisthenics.
These early morning exercises ended up being way more popular with the villagers than I expected. It's become such a big event that half the village participates every time, even today.
What else have I taught them in such a short amount of time? Nothing really comes to mind.
I don't know. Taught them your standard pose, where you look like a small little H, and then goes around like that. My name's Subaru Natsuki, or something like that. The pose is like that.
Either way, it's been about a month since I came to this world.
So this game is taking place mid-season 1, about when he first came to this world. Because he just said it's been a month since he came into this world. Focus on talking to Amelia. Or think back to what happened. Choices. I get to make a choice here? Yeah. Think back to what happened. I suppose we can focus on talking to Amelia later.
Is all of this my blood? My life's flowing out of me. I'm going to die soon. I don't want to die. No way.
I had a feeling if I had focused, I'd wanted to focus on talking to Amelia, but yeah, I don't know if there's any romance in this game. I don't think there is. But yeah, it's probably good to look back at this. Probably a good idea to look back at this.
Hang on. No matter what happens, I'm gonna save you.
This was in the first episode of the first season, I remember this. It was at this moment that I, Subaru Natsuki, died for the first time in my life, marking the beginning of my strange fate. And it had all started several hours ago.
Wait a minute. Have I been summoned to another world?
Yeah, this is recapping what happened in the very first episode. Before me was an unfamiliar city in an equally unfamiliar world. From the looks of things, it seemed like some kind of fantasy world. So, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen ReZero. But basically what happened, he came back from a store, and him and his bag got summoned to another world. What does help him? Oh, okay. Fair enough. A realm where demi-humans walked alongside humans, with giant lizards pulling carriages down the main roads. It wasn't horses. Usually it's horses. No cars, no motorbikes, no aeroplanes, no helicopters to shoot. And no dropships to blow up on Jenks.
Unless this is some sort of elaborate prank, I seem to have been reincarnated in another world.
Reincarnated is a bit of a step. I think you just got summoned. I don't think you got reincarnated. You've been reincarnated 10 times already. It all happened so sudden when I was walking back home from the convenience store, a surprise trip to another world, but that wasn't the biggest problem here. Where was everything that normally came along with this fantasy stuff? No pretty heroines or weapons anywhere. No special abilities either, not as far as I could tell.
You're gonna need a better welfare program if you want to satisfy lazy-ass kids like me. Oh, my bad.
Watch it, man. That hurt.
Oh, I remember these bandits. Fucking red hot chili pepper lips.
The hell are you? I haven't seen you around here.
Cough up everything you've got. Unless you want to get hurt.
This guy is still around. He's in season 3 apparently. This what's his name? Ratchins, whatever his name is. Fucking no, the dude up my ass. Yeah, the dude in the middle. I can't remember if the other two were in season 3. I think the tall dude was, but I can't remember. 3 guys got on my case, spouting the typical lines. You'd hear from thugs like them. I decided to call them Ton, Chin and Can. They surrounded me, punching and kicking me all over. I was beaten to a pulp without a chance to fight back. Was that really it? I haven't done anything yet. Was I really going to die all alone in a place like this?
That's enough!
This is when Amelia came. Just then, a voice rang out like silver bells, and there stood an unbelievably beautiful girl.
I can't overlook what's going on here.
The girl summoned magical shards of ice from thin air, knocking down all 3 of the thugs one by one. Then...
Mess with us, will ya? I don't care if you're an aristocrat or magic user. Let's surround her and kill her!
Go ahead and try if you dare. Do anything to her, and I'll haunt you and your kin forever. Not that you'll have any kin if I take care of things now.
Puck looks a bit different here. Doesn't look like the usual Puck I see in the anime. But then again, this is just a game, so...
You use these spiritual arts? Damn it! We won't forget this!
You know, I'm starting to think maybe I should have... actually picked the focus on talking to Amelia. I don't know. This cute silver-haired girl had saved me from danger. Our encounter had determined how long I'd be living in this world. I truly believe that. Her name, which I didn't know at the time, is Amelia. Put simply, she's nothing less than an angel. But people see her as a demon, for some reason. Oh, and that flying cat thing is a spirit of hers named Puck. Well, you know what? You can go Puck yourself. He has all sorts of abilities, not to mention his fluffy fur is oh so amazing to pet. Bro, just call him Pussy Puck. Oh dear.
You really saved me there. Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. I only stuck around because there are some things I want to ask you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she said in the first season. She proceeded to explain that she had been looking for something. Even though she was super busy and in a big hurry to find it, she still stopped to help me out. Despite that, all she did afterward was tell me to be more careful next time. She even tried to leave without me, repaying her. How could I not help out a girl like her? Because you're fucking soup! And it had nothing to do with the fact that she's totally my type. Okay, sure.
Hey, mind letting me help? I want to repay you somehow.
There's no need for that. You already answered my question saying you don't know anything about it. That's adequate compensation for healing you.
You're a real stubborn one, ain't ya? Then I'll help you for my own sake. I'll be doing one good deed a day. How's that?
All right. But I won't be able to offer you any reward.
I don't seek out good deeds for compensation, so just leave it to me. Oh, by the way, I haven't heard your name yet.
Yeah, I remember this because she never really gave out her name. I think she said she called herself Satella at the first part, but then after that, she then started saying that her name was Amelia.
It's Satella.
See, there you go.
I see. Satella it is. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Did I say something weird?
No, it's nothing. It's nice to meet you too.
How tasteless.
Okay. The name Amelia first identified herself with to me was a word I can't read. The Witch of Envy went by that name, which was why Puck pointed out that her statement was in poor taste. Okay, makes sense. Although Amelia said it for my own consideration, to deter any further involvement, of course. That was something I'd only find out about later.
So this thing you're looking for, an insignia, was it?
Yes, it's a very important item, but someone stole it from me. If it were anything else, I'd give up on it, but I can't let this go so easily.
And so we walked around the royal capital? Wow. The royal capital in an attempt to figure out where her insignia had taken off to. Though I did end up not being very useful. I couldn't read anything in this world. After all, nor did I understand the way this world works. I am reading like an absolute retard. Jesus Christ, I cannot read. After all, nor did I understand the way this world works. Pretty sure I was getting in the way.
So, the slums are where stolen items get pawned off. But do we really need to go inside that loot house or whatever?
This is where his first death happened.
As I said, that insignia is very important, so...
We need to get it back no matter what, right? Alright then, let me scout the place out. I'll redeem all my blunders with this.
Okay, but please be careful.
I will. I might not get back till later, so feel free to have dinner without me.
Oh, don't be so silly.
I have to say, this was the silliest and happiest moment for me. I mean, I'd finally gotten her to laugh. But...
Excuse me... Oh, it's so dark in here. Huh? Is this... blood?
Oh, it appears you found me out. I suppose I have no choice then. How unfortunate.
That voice is Elsa. The killer. Ouch!
It burns.
I wasn't entirely sure what had just happened. All I felt was this burning sensation coursing through my stomach, and my mind went blank shortly after. I was so preoccupied that I was unaware of my current surroundings. I'm not sure if I'll ever forgive myself for that, all because I'd let that pain distract me.
Well...
Oh yeah, Amelia got hit as well. As I lay there fading in and out of consciousness, it hit me that Amelia had been struck down by the bladed assailant as well.
Hang on. no matter what happens.
It's here that I experienced my first death since arriving in this world.
Hey, what's the matter with you, kid? Look like
There's that no one returned by death sound. That sound makes a... When I came to, a stern-looking guy was standing before me. All I could do was stand still, confused. I go on to find out that this was a save point for me. Save point. I'm beginning to dislike that phrase. It's something that we have in a video game, Subaru. Whenever I die, I'm brought back to a specific place and time in the recent past. I've been sent to this world without any sort of chi powers. But I was given that single ability. I call it Return by Death. But I don't become fully aware of it until sometime later. Anyway, my troubles were far from over here. I ran off, still confused by what was happening. All I could do was make my way to the loot house. This time, I found Fel, the thief who snatched Amelia's insignia. She was also the woman who, spoiler alert again, who got to be... I think she was about to become a queen or something, and Reinhardt was the man standing beside her. We should have technically been enemies, but I couldn't find it in me to hate them for whatever reason. In fact, we chatted each other up for a bit. I became quite fond of them. Despite his fierce appearance, can't read again, Old Man Ron was Fel, whom he affectionately cares for as a granddaughter, and Fel returns the appreciation in kind. Damn, can't read. Knowing this, I wanted to save them from the ensuing tragedy as well. We're gonna make this reading thing happen.
Even all the way out here, would help others despite being wrapped up in their own problems.
Even if they were chasing down a thief who stole something they cherished. Showing their concern by saving some worthless stranger and clumsily assuring them to not feel indebted. It took 3 whole deaths for Amelia's kindness to touch the core of my very being. I had to get Amelia's insignia back, no matter what. I'd returned by death 3 times by now. After overcoming the intense battle in the loot house, I finally came face to face with Amelia again. With Fel, Old Man Ron, and Reinhardt watching, I looked into Amelia's eyes.
My name is Subaru Natsuki. I've got a lot to talk to you about, but I'll set that aside for now if you grant me this one request.
Your name?
I want you to tell me your name.
Huh? My name is Amelia. Just Amelia. Thank you for saving me, Subaru.
I took Amelia's outstretched hand in mine. That smile of hers, along with her name, were the only rewards for all my efforts, but they were more than enough for me. Thus marked the end of my first battle, having overcome numerous hardships along the way. Although my stomach still got sliced open in the end and I quickly lost consciousness, when I woke up, I was at the place where Amelia is staying, inside Roswell's, wow, can't even pronounce Roswell's name, inside Roswell's manor. After surviving the battle at the loot house, I'd obtained Amelia's true name, the Cat Fairy's appreciation, and had been offered a nice life at the noble's mansion.
You guys have a personal clown to
Hey, look.
perform before you eat?
Speak of the
Isn't that a little
devil.
A clown? What an interesting speculation. I am the owner of this
I
matter,
always loved
Roswell
Roswell's
Mathers.
voice. He always made me laugh when he said something like that. What an interesting speculation. This sketchy-looking dude is the Margrave of this territory, known as Roswell. He's apparently been helping Amelia out for some reason or another.
Please show mercy, sir. Spare me
Hey,
and
it's Rem and
Royal
Ram.
sister instead.
Please do no such thing, sir. Spare me and violate Rem instead.
Spare me and violate Rem instead. The twin names tending to him are Ram and Rem. They mess with me using their sisterly love.
It would seem another strange person has appeared. Betty cannot fathom what goes on in Roswell's head, I suppose.
Hey, look, it's Beatrice, I suppose. Last but not least is Beatrice. She's a cute looking but blunt drill lolly. But blunt drill lolly? Who resides over the manor's library. But blood drill lolly, I suppose. Wow. I know he calls her Bayako a lot, but I don't even know if I've actually heard that. Pigtails, yeah, I can tell by them. She's also very little, I suppose. Having overcome my most recent return by death at the Royal Capitol, I was able to start my new life with these rather eccentric residents of Roswell's Manor. But despite all this, I still hadn't faced all the trials. I gotta stop that. This world had in store for me yet. You like that? I have no idea. Oh, hey Jenks, how are you doing today? During my first day at the mat. I'll be. I just shot a drop ship. Oh, Jenks, I just shot a drop ship at your disposal. During my first day at the manor, I learned about the situation Amelia is currently in during breakfast. Wow, I cannot fucking read. Since the kingdom of Lunica has lost its king, Amelia is one of the royal candidates to succeed the throne. The insignia she had been looking for in the capital was proof of her candidacy. For the royal selection. As a reward for helping her get it back, Roswell offered me a blank contract. Basically, he was telling me to name my price.
Go on, tell me what you desire. As it stands, I am in no position to deny.
Go on then,
Now,
tell me what you desire.
Compensation.
What? He's saying it now. What do you wish to receive as compensation? I can't take Roswell seriously sometimes when he says all this. That's what he said. No, he hasn't. No, well, has he not? I think he made an appearance in like one episode of season 3, and that was the very first episode. Why, thank you very much. What do you wish as compensation?
I only want one thing. Let me work in this mansion!
That was the first decision he made. He wanted to work in the mansion. And then after Return by Death, he wanted to leave the mansion. And then after that, he worked in the mansion. And just like that, I was hired on as a servant of sorts in Roswell's Manor. I think the only virginity that Subaru has taken from Amelia is the kissing virginity. We don't know about anything else. I decided to secure a foundation for my life here rather than ask for any material compensation. Not to mention that this would help me stay near the girl I like so much. Not bad, eh? I'd say so. Ram and Ram taught me the ways of servitude in the mansion, as I slowly grew closer to Amelia in the process. Okay, seriously, I gotta stop now. I just can't take it. I watched Isekai Quartet, and dude, Roswell in that anime was hilarious, just making me laugh constantly. Class is in session. I'm afraid you must be punished. I began building upon my own way of living in this world.
Subaru Natsuki will make great strides today! What are you two doing in here? Oh, this is so embarrassing! You should have said something!
Sister, our guest is overly familiar with his greeting. Rem, our guest is presumptuously friendly with his greeting.
What was up with them? They were acting pretty cold. But then, in my confusion, it dawned on me. They were calling me a guest, like I was some stranger. The past few days I spent here had vanished, along with all my scars from the work I'd done. I'd returned by death. I remember this because apparently when he first died in the mansion, apparently it was just something random that happened. We don't know what it was until we learned. It turns out that this morning was my new save point, and my time at the manor incurred 4 more deaths. I died here more times than when I fought Elsa back in the capital, but it wasn't a matter of my death count up to this point. There are a few things I'd learned after returning by death so many times. First, it seems that I have a lingering witch's scent on me.
Answer me. You've aligned yourself with the witch, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. He actually got killed by Rem in this.
The witch?
Don't play dumb with me! Such bald-faced lies will only take you so far when the foul stench of the witch is covering you from the inside out!
The other thing is that I can't explain my return by death power to anyone. Yeah, because then it starts hurting, doesn't it? So...
Amelia, just listen! I can return...
Yeah. I can still feel the fear that struck me in that very moment. Time stops around me as I feel a black hand reach out and stroke my heart. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what she said. My soul crumbles from the fear and pain crushing my heart. It was then I realized I can't tell a single person about my secret. Even if I commit suicide, I still return by death. It's not picky about whether I kill myself or if someone else does me in. And yet, no matter how many times I die, I'll never get used to this power. You know, in Season 3, he actually did well. He didn't die upon the counterattack arc. He will. In probably Season 4, it'll probably happen. Could it come up in Season 4? Because we know there's going to be a Season 4. Well, that depends if they decide to make a Season 5. Yeah. What's even harder is knowing that no one around me will remember our time together. Yeah, that is tough. You go through all this stuff with someone, and then all of a sudden you return by death, and then boom, that's just gone like that. I'm not forced to reforge my bond. Sorry, I read that wrong. I'm forced to reforge my bonds with the people I've previously grown close with. My own head fills with an increasing number of memories only I can remember. But there are certain memories that all of us manage to retain.
You have some things that Ron doesn't, so you should just accept that. I mean, you're kind, you're a hard worker, and you're incredibly sincere. Even your chest is bigger.
I forgot he mentioned Rem's chest.
I'm so glad you're here, Rem. Thank you. Come on, don't cry. Where I come from, there's a saying that goes, "Speak of next year and the demons laugh." So let it out. Come on, Rem. Smile and laugh as we discuss the future. We can start with tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
We can laugh it out while we talk about what's in store for us then. I've always wanted to talk about
this
the future
recap
with
has
the demon,
been
you know.
freaking... Dude, this recap based on what Subaru went through in Season 1 has lasted half an hour. Maybe I should have focused on actually talking with Amelia rather than recapping. I wonder what would happen if I actually chose to focus on talking to Amelia.
You're as fanatical as a demon yourself.
Right?
After returning by death 4 times, I'd awoken to another new day. A day where I managed to save the manor and the neighbouring village of Arlem from a group of Mabeasts. Well, Roswell was the one to kill them all off in the end, but that's just a small detail to the larger story. But at the end of the day, and thanks to us fighting our way through the incident, I was able to achieve my reward of going on a date with Amelia.
Alright, now let's go on our date.
Oh yeah, that's right, they technically did go out for a bit, didn't they?
Date?
Amelia is so clueless.
We basically go somewhere together and look at the same things, eat the same things, do the same stuff together, and just share our memories with each other.
Oh, is that all?
No, dear. There's more to it than that.
That's all I want.
Alright, then I'll go on this date with you.
Having gone through so much and dying more times than I can count. Bro, you died... Yeah, I gotta say, Subaru probably died more times than Jenks in Helldivers. In this one. I'd managed to rebuild my trusting relationships with the residents of the mansion. I'd finally obtained the place where I belonged after coming to this world. That wasn't in the story.
Hey, Subaru, are you okay? Does your stomach hurt?
And we're back to the present story. And we're back to the present. Finally, recap over. Finally, we are back to the normal story. I should have focused on talking to Amelia.
Oh, sorry about that. My stomach doesn't hurt. I'm totally fine. Now then, back to what we were talking about. I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time with you.
I don't want to waste even a millisecond of my precious time.
Let's see. We were talking about the knowledge I've bestowed upon everyone here, right?
Yes, you know about so many obscure things. You taught the children new games to play, and even
Back
made
in the
them
present now,
little potato
recap over.
stamps.
Finally! I should have pressed focus on talking to Amelia.
Oh, and that mayonnaise stuff too.
Mayonnaise? What mayonnaise?
That's it. Mayonnaise.
As a bona fide mayonnaise connoisseur, I'd succeeded in recreating such a delicacy with Rem's help. Amelia ended up taking a pretty big liking to it. Obtained an item for the first time. What item did I get? Did I seriously get? Really?
Though I feel like my efforts in the Mob Beast incident were really diminished, seeing how it's being mentioned in the same line as mayonnaise. I put my life on the line for everyone, man. I mean, I went to help the kids from the village, only to get bitten by some dogs, and I even saved Rem after she tried to save me in the forest, and got bitten by more dogs. Then Roswaal had to come in and save the day before the dogs bit off even more of me. To think, all that effort is on par with mayonnaise. Wait, hold up! Did I do anything other than get eaten by those hellhounds?
Aw, come on. Don't fuss over the small details.
But Mealy!
But Mealy!
Many of us know how hard you've worked. That includes Roswaal, Rom, and Rem especially. And that goes for me too.
Huh?
I know full well the amount of effort you put into everything you've done lately. So no more being down in the dumps over all this, alright?
Girl's getting flustered.
Well?
Oh, yeah.
The man that's named after a car brand is getting flustered over Amelia's words.
Why are you moping about like a broken toy? You're always like this.
Well, it's not like I was doing it on purpose. Anyway, this isn't fair! How do I not fall for you all over again after that?
I got precious Amelia? Really?
Yes. I think it's a pretty bad habit of yours to so quickly change the subject like that.
In the ADV part, you can enjoy the storyline and use the auto-skip and backlog functions. On the item screen, you can examine all the items you've obtained. On the menu screen, you can use several game functions as save mode and options. On the flowchart screen, you can check the current scenario's progression rate. On the album screen, you can check information as character details. If you need help with controls, use the button Help on the bottom right of the screen to check what functions are usable. Now, let's move the story along. Please.
Oh? There's a dragon carriage in front of the mansion.
Dragon carriage? You mean those horse carriage-looking things? While these seem to be harsh-drawn at first glance, there's a pretty distinct difference between them. The creature pulling the carriage along isn't a horse, but a giant lizard.
Although, now that I think about it, they were pretty common to see in the royal capital. What did you call it again? A dragon carriage?
That's right. The land dragon is the one pulling the carriage along, so it makes sense to call it as such, no? Wait, did I make a mistake? Does it have a more official name?
No. I'm the clueless one here. You're correct, so don't worry.
Is that so? You aren't trying to confuse me, are you? I don't want to embarrass myself later. If you're lying, you'll really get a walloping from me.
You really can't take her seriously with that. If you're lying, you'll really get a walloping from me. Rar.
That's a pretty old school phrase.
Jesus.
Whoa, it's massive.
I saw them all over the place, at the royal capital, but this is the first time I've seen one up close. Amelia called these lizards land dragons. They're basically the same size as horses from my world. Who's this guy?
Welcome back. Apologies for parking in front of the entrance.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
And you are?
And you are?
I am an envoy sent from the royal capital. An emissary of ours is currently tending to the Margrave.
An emissary? Could it be?
I believe it has something to do with the royal selection, as I'm sure you've surmised.
No ordinary person.
I ask that you reserve any questions you may have for your meeting with the emissary. They are awaiting your arrival inside.
The royal selection. I see. Thank you.
Welcome back, Miss Amelia. We have been awaiting your return.
Rem the maid.
Thank you. I'm sorry for my absence. I hear we have a guest?
Yes, an emissary from the royal capital is here to speak with you. Lord Roswell is tending to them now. I ask that you please join him.
I like how Subaru's just looking at the screen like, what the fuck is going on? I'm really confused.
Of course. This is a matter that involves me, so I can't just sit idly by.
An emissary from the capital, huh? This is pretty serious business. I'll be sure not to do anything stupid.
Sorry, Subaru, but this is a rather important discussion.
I know. I'm pretty nervous, so that's why I'm preparing myself.
Sister will be accompanying Miss Amelia to the reception room. There is no need for another servant to do so. Please understand, Subaru.
Seriously? I'm being left out?
I'm sorry, Subaru. Rem, please lead the way.
Yes. Please return to your room for the time being, Subaru. I'll come by later and bring you some tea.
And there they go. I know I wouldn't be of much use with my practically non-existent knowledge of this world. But would it really be so much trouble to involve me a little more?
I mean, it's thanks to me that the peace and quiet has returned around here. Although I do understand I'm a little out of my league here. Inadequate. What am I getting here?
But understanding that and giving up are two totally different things. Now, what should I do?
Yep, I did that. Oh my god, look at these small illustrations. They look like Funko Pops. They look like Funko Pops. I should try asking Rem again. During movement parts, control Subaru to talk to characters on the map and checkpoints of interest to gather items and information. Collecting items and information are important to progress, so try talking to various people and checking different spots. An icon will be displayed over the characters you can talk to. Try talking to Rem now. Dude, the illustration of Subaru looks like a fucking Funko Pop. Look at the way he's moving! I can't take this seriously. Let's have a look at the items. A male-loving Subaru created the recipe for mayonnaise with Rem's help. Amelia is more important to Subaru than anyone, even himself. No ordinary person. He recognized Amelia through her block identification enchanted robe. Does he have some sort of special ability? Sisters and... So does his best to do what he can. Okay then.
I apologize, Subaru. I cannot allow that, even if it's a request coming from you. I must ask that you give up on joining the meeting.
After talking to Rem, try moving to another location. An icon is displayed over the locations you can move to. Jesus, look at him. I should go to the main entrance for now. I'm curious about that guy outside. Looks like I won't be able to get into the reception room. I should get some info from that guy outside instead. I can't go empty-handed. I should think about this first. What should I bring with me? Oh, right. Ram's got that stash of expensive tea leaves. But where does she keep them? Maybe Rem might know? Press the button where there is nothing to check in order to collect your thoughts. When you're not sure about what to do, try thinking about it. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks. If you're not sure what to do, try thinking about it. An icon will be displayed over any spots you can check. Try checking the flower in the vase now. That vase has a pretty flower, but now's not the time to be staring at that. Hold on. What if I gave this to the guy outside? Wait, no. If anything, Rem would appreciate this more. Talk to Rem in the corridor to give her the flower you obtained. The rest of the movement, based on what Rem tells you. This is hilarious. All the characters in this look like a Funko Pop. It's funny. And the way Subaru is moving is pretty goddamn funny as well. Alright. Okay, let's go talk to Rem again.
This is for me? Thank you. I will cherish it forever.
Forever? I don't think it'll last that long.
Your kind gesture just makes me that happy. I cannot permit you inside, but I can offer my assistance with anything else.
Then I'll take you up on that. Do you know where Ram keeps her secret tea leaf stash?
Sister's tea leaves? They should be in the cabinet in the back of the kitchen.
That's right, the kitchen!
Secret stash hiding spot.
But if you drink her tea, Sister will be very upset with you.
Don't worry, Ram. I won't drink any of it.
I won't be drinking it. The guy outside might. Well, it's not like I was going to get anything out of him without taking some risks. Besides, who knows if Ram will find out anyway. If things go well, I can get some information out of that guy, without Ram ever finding out about this. If she does, I'll just kowtow and beg for forgiveness. Yeah, good luck with that. The tea leaves are kept in the kitchen at the end of the dining hall. I'll go grab those and head to the courtyard. Wow, can't even say courtyard right. Head to the courtyard. Should be in the kitchen. Found Rem's secret tea leaf stash. I'm ready to go talk to that guy. Now, I'll go see that guy outside.
Aren't you bored waiting out here all by yourself? Why don't you take a little break?
Oh, thanks. I was just feeling a little parched. Are you sure I can have some?
Is this guy taking me lightly? He's frank and easy to talk to. Is this guy taking me lightly? What's with this handsome cat? Ugh, I hate the word handsome. He's frank and easy to talk to.
Of course! That's why I brought this. Drink up. To be honest, it's the most expensive tea in the mansion. If the pink-haired maid discovers we drank it without permission, she'll totally freak.
I see. Is there something you wanted to ask me? Bribing me like this? You made sure to point out its value, so I assume you're expecting something in return.
You've got a sharp eye. Well, first, can you tell me your name?
Is that all? I am Tiga Rallion, but you can just call me Tiga. And you
Tiga Rallion. Interesting name.
I'm Subaru Natsuki. Feel free to call me by my proper titles, though. Lord Subaru or Lord Natsuki.
Dude, you sound like an idiot.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Subaru.
Ah, man. Anyway, on to the main topic. Now that we know each other's names, we're practically besties. It's only natural that I want to know why my friend came over to play, right?
That's an interesting leap of logic you've made. And I certainly wouldn't say I'm here to play either. I did escort a rather important emissary. Did I not mention that before?
I know you did, but I was hoping to learn a little bit more than that. To tell you the truth, I got kicked out.
You know, to be honest, maybe I should have picked something a bit differently. Maybe I should have picked a different one, and not gone straight to the thing.
I don't want to end up being hung out to dry here. So please, Tiga, you'd really be helping out an old friend with this.
How did we become such old acquaintances already? Besides, you're asking for too much here. While I'd love to help a friend in need, I don't particularly know what my friend's standing is at this mansion. In fact, I don't even know your background.
But we're super pals!
Subaru, we only just met. Though, it doesn't take much to see how deeply you care for Miss Amelia.
It doesn't take much to see how much you care deeply for Miss Amelia. Yeah. I mean, dude practically has a crush on her.
I can easily understand your feelings for her. So? I'll be rooting for you.
That doesn't help me at all!
Do you understand the weight of your situation? We're talking about the next ruler of the Kingdom of Lagunica. You may end up in a highly revered position in the future.
Maybe. But right now, we're just a super cute girl and a useless servant boy. But who knows what the future has in store for us? The possibilities are endless. Even if I'm not worthy, I'll do whatever it takes to win her over. It'd be ideal if I keep improving to make this into a mutually beneficial relationship.
You have an interesting perspective. I'm honestly impressed. Not many can say something like that with so much confidence. Maybe my friend here is a better person than I was first led to believe.
Right back at ya. You recognized Mealy right away, even though she still had her hood up.
Are you referring to the cute robe she was wearing? What makes it so special?
That robe was made by a pretty sketchy magician of ours to block others from recognizing her so easily. Not to mention she had it upgraded recently. It's impossible to see through the magic unless you have the power to override it or Mealy willingly lets you see her.
Hang on a sec, so... Hang on a sec, so he was able to see through Amelia's hoodie. He must have some sort of magic.
So you were sizing me up from the get-go, eh? That's not very nice of you, buddy.
Oh, no. It was totally by coincidence, pal. It was something I only just realized earlier when I was pouring us this tea in the mansion.
I guess you won't buy my story of just being the envoy of the emissary, then. In that case, you have my respect for your intellect and... Nah, never mind. It seems we've run out of time.
Huh?
I look to where Tiga is pointing and see Rem escorting someone out of the mansion. Who's she?
Sorry for the wait, Tiga.
Welcome back, Sakura. Did you do what was
Sakura.
needed of you as an emissary without issue?
Of course. Even I can handle something as simple as this.
So her name is Sakura. Okay, interesting.
Well then, sorry for asking.
Hey, Tiga, is she...
All right. She's the emissary I came with.
I see.
When everyone said it was an emissary, I've been thinking of some wrinkly... Jesus Christ, Subaru. Fucking hell. I thought I had no filter. When everyone said it was an emissary, I'd been thinking of some wrinkly old fart. So consider me pleasantly surprised that it's a pretty lady like her. Wrinkly old fart. Jesus. Okay. Well, she does look pretty tired, and her eyes seem to lack any motivation. She was totally yawning a second ago, too. She doesn't strike me as the proper type.
Oh? Have you made a new friend, Tiga? You don't usually hang out with other boys.
Wait, so he's one of those types? Damn it, I thought we were friends.
You're a harsh critic! Sakura, I really wish you wouldn't confuse someone I've only just acquainted myself with. You know it's not often I get opportunities like this.
Yes. I'm Sakura Element, Tiga's colleague.
Sakura
and you
Element.
are?
I'm Subaru Natsuki. I'm Tiga's former friend and a colleague of Rem's.
And I've already been demoted.
It seems you two have gotten quite close already. Please take good care of him. Also, I assume you'll be setting out to the royal capital as well. If so, I'll see you when you get there. Now then, let's get going, Tiga. The princess will worry if we're out for too long.
Sorry, Subaru, but Sakura's right. I know we'll meet again in the royal capital. Until then...
So, you're going to the capital, right? Take me with you.
See? Is his response not exactly as I predicted?
Is his response not exactly as I predicted? Okay, Roswell.
Right. Listen, we're not going there for fun, okay? This is an incredibly important task.
Amelia goes to investigate.
I know that. The royal selection being delayed is a huge deal.
Sakura, the emissary lady, had to inform Amelia of the royal selection's postponement. That itself is already a cause for commotion. But what's more important is why. The reason is being kept secret, however. Sakura didn't even mention it to Amelia. That's why we're going to find out. Of course, not all of us are going.
Pretty please, Mealy, take me with you!
I don't know.
Miss Amelia, Subaru is being sincere. I would also like to ask that you give him permission to let him go with you. Besides, it seems Subaru has several acquaintances in the royal capital. This may be a good opportunity to touch base with them.
Very nice assist, Rem! come here!
Yes, Subaru.
There. Thanks a bunch, Rem. I look forward to your continued support.
Yes. Please.
So what was that? Did he give Rem a hug, or was that a head pass?
Goodness, Rem's fondness for Barusu is quite worrisome. I also do not understand what goes on in Barusu's head. I noticed him speaking at the gates to that
Ram,
envoy
trust
from
me, I
the
think
royal
it's probably for the
capital
best that you
earlier,
don't
but
want to know what goes inside that man's head.
I smell tea leaves. Do not tell me you have taken from my secret reserve, Barusu. I would not put it past you.
Anyway, let's let bygones be bygones. Please, Mealy, let me go. I really want to help you.
That's exactly why I can't bring you. I know you'll just do something reckless again if I do.
She makes a point.
I just don't want you getting out of hand. Please understand.
You're the one who needs to understand, Mealy.
All right, that's quite enough. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so let's wrap this up, shall we?
All right, that's quite enough. This doesn't seem to be going anywhere, so let's wrap this up, shall we?
To conclude, Subaru will accompany you to the royal capital. These are my orders as your employer.
Subaru will accompany you to the capital.
Roswell?
Roswell?
All right! Now that's what I'm talking about, Roz!
However, I will be appointing you with a different sort of task, Subaru. You are to focus on receiving your treatment.
Treatment?
Treatment? Me? But why?
You overused your already exhausted gait in the mob-beast battle out in the forest. Your physical wounds may be healed, but getting your gait treated is another matter altogether. I believe you understand what I speak of.
I believe you understand what I speak of.
It's kind of hard to believe there's something wrong with my body when I can't see it with my own eyes.
Subaru, the mana that circulates within you is the source of life for all life forms. When it stagnates, it disrupts the circulation of your very life itself. Please, don't try to hide such serious issues.
All right, I get it. My body's in danger. What's that got to do with getting treatment at the royal capital?
Your body is in such a state thanks to your honorable efforts. I have a duty to respond to your distinguished service in kind. That is why I have made arrangements with the greatest healer in the kingdom to care for you.
The greatest healer in the kingdom? Okay.
Although I did ruffle some of Miss Amelia's feathers in the process.
It's not that big a deal. This is the least I can do for Subaru as well.
Really, Mealy? You did that for me?
Well, it's partly my fault that you haven't healed yet. You only ended up here because you tried to protect me in the slums. And you even stood up to those mob beasts when it should have been me protecting the village. So you could say I'm repaying a debt. I consider this equal compensation for any injuries you sustained.
Oh, come on! Don't downplay it to hide your embarrassment. But this means you're okay having me go with you to the royal capital, right, Mealy?
Yeah. You haven't made a full recovery yet, after all.
Well, then it's settled. Subaru shall accompany you to the royal capital.
I can't take Roswell seriously. Well, then it's settled. Seriously, if you've seen ReZero and you've seen Roswell, you literally know what he's about to say. Oh my god.
As well, Rem, would you mind going with them?
Certainly, Lord Roswell.
Oh, Rem's going to come along as well. Alright, okay. And so, it's decided. With Mealy and Rem, and all three of us will make our way to the royal capital. Sorry. All three of us will make our way to the royal capital. Just had to fit at least one Roswell voice in.
Whoa! A land dragon! Man, you're huge! And your skin is so tough. You're pretty scary looking.
He's just like a child. Don't you think so?
It is cute seeing Subaru get so excited like this. Do you not agree, Miss Amelia?
Yes, I think it's cute too, but it seems you've really taken a liking to Subaru, haven't you, Rem?
No, you're being... Never mind.
Whoa! This is insanely impressive! This is the definition of a fantasy world.
What the fuck? Oh, I think the land dragon just hit me with its tail. What was that?
Subaru, land dragons are highly intelligent creatures. They can sense what you're talking about despite the language barrier. You must remember to treat them with care.
Clever land dragons.
I wish you told me that before it attacked me.
You're still here, Barusu?
Jeez, Ram with the,
There you are, Ram. Are you sure you want to stay behind at the mansion? Kinda worried about the food situation for Bayako and Roz.
You understand nothing, Barusu. People do not die after a mere 3 or 4 days without eating.
Yeah, but Subaru kinda has.
You have zero intention of cooking, don't you? By the way, is Roswell not coming to see us off? Or Bayako, for that matter. How heartless of them.
Are you suggesting that I am here to bid you farewell?
Huh? Aren't you?
Do take care, Rem. I am counting on you to look after Miss Amelia.
Yes, of course. Thank you, sister.
Miss Amelia, take care as well.
Thank you, Ram.
And...
He's always getting singled out by Ram. It's funny.
Yeah, figures. It's not like a kid for a goodbye anyway.
Oh, yes. I actually do need to tell you something, Barusu.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
If anything happens, you better throw yourself in front of those two. I will admit you have great talent acting as a human shield and decoy.
Jeez, she's so heartless.
Don't you think I have some other good qualities?
Okay, so I've got a choice here. Think about Beatrice or depart right away. Probably depart right away.
All right, off we go. We're going really fast. Is Rem okay in such an exposed driver's seat? Not saying she'll fall off or anything, but won't her clothes and hair get all messed up by the time we make it to the royal capital?
All dragon carriages are protected by a divine protection, so there's no need to worry.
Divine protection. Oh yeah, that's the thing that Reinhardt once shut up about.
Divine protection?
Yes, they're blessings given from the world itself at birth. There are many types, so they aren't all the same. There are even those that are always granted to certain races. An example would be the divine protection of wind repel from the land dragons. When a land dragon runs, the wind around them and the air resistance it causes doesn't affect them. As well, the wind repel blessing applies to the carriage the land dragon pulls because they're connected. That's why the carriage itself isn't affected by the wind either.
And since Rem is at the range, she's also not affected.
Well done.
So then what about me, Mealy? Do I have any divine protections?
The bullets.
You may not like hearing this, but it's actually far more common for people to be born without any blessings. Besides, those who are blessed with divine protections can sense it within themselves without anyone telling them.
Damn. Guess I don't have any then. I'll just say that the world blessed me with meeting Mealy.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
Yes, yes. Now wait patiently. It will take around 6 hours to reach the royal capital.
Oh, Mealy, you're so cold to me.
Subaru, why don't you join me in the coach box? We can talk to your heart's content. The view is also quite nice.
Now that's what I call an attractive proposition. Do you mind if I join her, Mealy? You won't be lonely being back here all by yourself, will you?
I can say with complete confidence that I will be just fine.
Why'd you emphasize that so much? Well, guess I'll sit in the driver's seat and enjoy my time with Rem. I'll gladly stay if you feel even a little bit lonely.
God, Amelia can be so dense sometimes.
Take care then. Don't cause too much trouble for Rem.
What a casual tone!
Miss Amelia, may we stop the carriage for a moment? Though it will be some time before the Land Dragon will be able to continue our ride if we do.
Maybe we stop the carriage for a moment. Though it will be some time before the Land Dragon will be able to continue our ride if we do. Ask for details. That's fine then. What details?
Why's that?
Divine protections are not without their hindrances. The divine protection of Wind Repel takes a bit of time to activate again once it's been dispelled. I certainly wouldn't mind taking an early lunch here.
I don't think we need to do that.
Miss Amelia, Subaru, another dragon carriage is approaching.
Excuse me, please help!
Oh, it's
Bandits are attacking! Please, it's an emergency!
It's oh, what's his name again? What the fuck is his name again? Otto, isn't it? Otto.
What should we do, Miss Amelia?
What else? We should hear him out. Stop the carriage, Rem.
Thank you for stopping.
Yeah, it's Otto.
My name is Otto Suen. I'm but a humble merchant. During my current travels, I encountered the Dusk Bandits, a group of thieves who stole all my goods.
Dusk Bandits?
They are criminals known to have been bolstering their forces as of late. I did not realize their influence had extended so close to Lord Roswaal. A considerable failure on my part.
So what do you plan on doing, Otto? I'm sorry to hear about your cargo, but there isn't much we can do, I'm afraid.
No, of course not. This is my responsibility. I wouldn't ask you to retrieve my cargo under such circumstances. However...
Yes?
The other traders that were with me have been captured by the Dusk Bandits. I was able to catch the bandits off guard and flee, but the others are still in danger. I need to figure out a way to save them.
Rem's duty is to safely escort Miss Amelia and Subaru to the royal capital. So, while I hesitate to say...
I get where you're coming from, Rem, but we can't just leave him on his own.
It would seem so.
Huh? What do you mean?
Otto, we're on our way to the royal capital for a very important occasion. Changing our plans to account for the rescue of your friends would be very difficult.
Wow, what a coincidence!
The Dusk Bandits, was it? If they're on the path to the capital...
14.3 KD!
Distract us along the way, right?
That's right. It would be mere coincidence and at no fault
He sounds
of anyone
very
here.
excited.
So are you saying...
It means we're on board. Mealy agrees to saving your friends from those bandits.
Your friends.
Are you okay with that, Rem?
We have no other choice. Yes, I support Miss Amelia's decision.
I'm sorry, Ren, but it looks like we'll be taking a detour.
No problem at all. You are not the type to sit idly by while bandits attack innocents, Miss Amelia.
Well, there you have it, Otto. Show us the way to those bandits. I'll have you know you're in good hands. Everyone besides me knows how to put up a good fight.
That's a relief. But do you not question the sanity of saying that aloud?
This is so uncomfortable.
Wow, I am so proud of you. Not really.
Can't do much about it. We're not moving using the divine protection of Wind Repel.
The difference is huge, though. That divine protection is really something.
What is your choice?
So, just how many bandits are we dealing with?
During briefing parts, discussions on how to proceed through the mission ahead takes place centered around Subaru.
I'm sorry, I don't have an exact number. All I know is that there are more than a handful.
I see. Oh, now that I think about it, will any of your fellow traders be helping us out?
They are just traders, so even if you told them what to do, it would be difficult to fight against armed bandits. The dragon carriages are all fully loaded with cargo, so it would be hard to flee at a decent pace, too.
Whoa, whoa! Don't tell me we came rushing out here and it's already too late!
Whatever.
No, I don't think that to be the case. Their intention isn't to snuff out the traders' lives. If the bandits killed their masters, the land dragons wouldn't follow any commands. They wouldn't be able to unload any cargo that way.
But there's no guarantee the traders will be spared afterward.
Lucky for us. I doubt they've realized by now that I managed to slip away. They wouldn't be expecting a counterattack.
So you're saying this is our big chance? Man, talk about walking a fine line. Anyway, you said they're just on the highway up ahead, right? What's the terrain
We're on a
like?
highway to hell.
Please provide us with as much information as possible. The more we know, the greater our advantage in the ensuing battle.
Let's see. There's a bridge along the path. After crossing it, the place where everyone had been captured should be close by.
We have to defeat the bandits before they harm the traders further, right?
Correct, but that's not all. There's another more narrow bridge along the way. It's incredibly small, enough for only a single dragon carriage to pass through. If they manage to overtake it, that would make things even more difficult.
Right. So we have to defend that bridge with everything we've got. Are there any other routes leading to them?
There's a third bridge farther ahead of the previous two, but the bandits got there first and blocked it off. The amount of scattered cargo makes it impassable.
Scattered cargo, huh? But on the flip side, if we could use that bridge, we could get the jump on them, right?
That would offer us a great vantage point if we could pass through it. But I think doing so would pose a great challenge.
Well, I guess if the opportunity arises, We should consider ourselves lucky. Anything else? Is there anything you haven't told us yet?
Yeah. I once fingered a dog because he asked me with his eyes. Oh wait, was I not supposed to say that?
Let's see. It may be possible to use those, though it would be highly dangerous.
What are those? Even if there's a risk, we should consider it if the outcome is favorable.
Fire magic crystals. They fell out of a fellow trader's carriage when the bandits gave chase. It gave me a terrible fright. They were inside a box made to withstand the most arduous of transports, so the impact didn't disturb the magic crystals within. However, if they were to have exploded...
Essentially, fire magic crystals are the equivalent of petroleum or gunpowder in our world. They can be used to illuminate lamps or even act as dynamite. Hello, Mr. Walker. They explode upon impact, so it's unfortunate. Wow, I can't read. So it's fortunate that they didn't when they fell off the carriage.
I see. It's true. Fire magic crystals would be handy to use against the bandits. We would just need to throw them and they explode, right?
Yes, but handling them is somewhat of a problem on its own. There's always a risk of them exploding by mistake.
I understand. I'll try searching for those fire magic crystals first. Oh, and Otto. Did anything else fall out of the carriages?
We were in quite the rush, so I would imagine a whole slew of items did. I believe one dragon carriage was loaded with digging sticks, so it's possible some fell out.
Digging sticks? Oh, you mean shovels? I see.
Digging sticks.
I'll just try searching for anything that seems useful then.
In this world, they're called digging sticks.
Subaru, what should Rem do?
You don't need to do anything special, do you? I doubt you'd lose to some measly bandits.
What did I just... What did that say that I just received?
Of course. Your Rem would never lose to such lowlifes.
Just as I thought. Then you just go around beating them up however you want, Rem. But if things get too dangerous, I want you to run away. Got it?
Very well.
He might be arrogant, but he's smart.
What should I do, Subaru? I can hold my own against those thugs, too.
You can...
What could she do? I don't want her doing anything dangerous. Turning point. Two opinion choices were made available during the briefing. After progressing through briefing parts, you will reach a turning point where Subaru states his opinion. Combine items and information that have been gathered to form a single opinion. Subaru will express the opinion once it's selected, which will affect how the mission unfolds. This discussion is about whether or not to have Amelia join the mission. Try selecting this first.
Now what? Mealy, will you help me out? On the condition you stay out of harm's way, of course.
Don't you mean you should stay out of trouble, Subaru? You're far more reckless than me.
I can't really deny that. But it still applies to you too, you know.
Hey, that's not true. Huck, tell him.
That's pretty tricky to answer. I do get where Subaru's coming from, so I don't really have anything to say on the contrary.
Yeah, it seems like Puck understands Subaru quite a bit.
Even you would turn your back on me, Puck.
Now, don't be so down in the dumps. In the end, I'll be relying on you if it comes down to it, Puck.
So you were shaking.
I know Subaru. Leah's always got me by her side, so she'll be fine.
All right, then next up is...
Mr. Natsuki, what about me? I'd like to do what I can to help.
Right, something for Otto to do.
Turning point. The next discussion is about determining Otto's role in the mission. I'm making a selection for this now.
I think... How about you back up Mealy? While I'd like to myself, going around and doing minor tasks is more my style.
You can leave her to me. Mr. Natsuki, please be vigilant.
Yeah, I know. You be careful too. I forbid you to get too close to Mealy, though.
I forbid you to get too close to Mealy, though.
How else would I protect her?
If only I had two bodies, then I could back Mealy up and do everything else I need to.
Don't be weird. Besides, it would only cause more trouble if there were two of you. I'd be completely exhausted from all the talking.
What? Really? I'd be super excited if there were two of you!
Yeah, excited.
No, wait. If there were two Mealys, the excitement might just give me a heart attack!
Rem would be greatly enthused with two Subarus. Rem would cherish them equally.
Is it really okay to be talking about this right now? We're about to ambush some bandits, you know?
Yeah, it's totally fine. We're always like this anyway.
You're always... Will everything truly be okay with these people?
It's fine, Otto. Everyone besides me is super strong.
Everyone besides me is super strong. I like how he labels himself as a complete weakling.
That doesn't quite dispel my fears. Alright. I'll be Miss Amelia's bodyguard for the time being.
We're counting on you, Otto.
Of course. I'm not so capable that I could say that you should leave everything to me. But I should be of some use nonetheless.
Otto, are we almost there?
Yes. Everyone fled somewhere around here.
Alright, then let's do this!
For this briefing, it has been decided that Amelia will join the mission and Otto will support Amelia. Now let's take on the mission with these results in consideration. To the mission. The mission menu will be shown before the mission begins, where you can save, load and check the status of the mission. Once preparations are complete, the mission starts to begin. First, I'm gonna...
Now what? Let's do this!
Control Subaru to check characters and points of interest and fulfill conditions set for the objective. Comments displayed in the top right can serve as hints. Keep in mind that performing certain actions or allowing certain phrases to end can result in death or game over. I have to mention the car blocking the bridge to the left using the check action. Be safe before I do any of this.
I will write it down.
Thank you. This must be the other bridge I talked about. If we can cross it, we should get ahead of the bandits. Looks like it won't be easy though. It would take too much time doing it the normal way. So, what do we do? The action gauge below Subaru will deplete as you move him. If the gauge becomes empty or if Subaru performs an action, his phase will end. The other character will then begin their phases and perform their own actions. Now, let's try approaching Rem and talking to her.
Rem, are you okay?
I am quite alright, Subaru. Please do not push yourself too much.
What else can I do?
Checking a character or point of interest can not only yield items, but it can change the circumstances of an event as well. So be sure to check everything you can. Now let's try checking the wooden box near the bridge to be right.
I won't forgive you!
These must be the fire magic crystals Otto mentioned. They're glowing a bright red, so there's no mistake.
Vanguard was, to put it bluntly, shite. The only semi-fun experience was the zombies.
Now, where can I throw these without being seen?
And I did. Now, where can I throw these things without being seen? You obtain the red glowing magic crystal item. This may help you deal with the bandits. Try approaching the bandits now and select use and red. What? Red glowing magic crystal.
Rem will be your opponent.
This is way too close. I need to be a little further away. Subaru decided it would be too risky to use it here. It seems this item is too dangerous to use at close range. There's a spot near the There's a spot near the boulder holder past the bridge where you should be able to hide and throw it from. Try using the red glowing baggage crystal there. Wow! Wow! My English is about as great as Roswell's accent.
I can do this!
All right! From here, I'll use these fire magic crystals.
Well, that was dumb. Subaru's fucking face on the Funko Pop look. Oh, jeez. My body's so hot I can't breathe.
Amelia. Everything's right. I can't hear a thing.
He did something stupid there.
Did the magic crystals explode? That red glow. Does that mean Otto? Is everyone okay? I hope they didn't get caught in the blast. Emily.
Oh boy, he's going to return by death.
To die. Emilia.
This was like Jake stepping on a mine. Same thing.
Emilia. I don't want to die. Emilia.
With my last breath, my consciousness fades.
And he's dead.
Yes, everyone fled somewhere around here.
Wow, Subaru. Wow, this is the first time in the game we've actually seen Subaru return by death. All because he made a dumb mistake. He fucking put the red crystal. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Natsuki?
Well, this is a save point.
Subaru, are you okay? You look really pale.
Oh, he's fine.
Subaru, what's the matter?
I can't speak. I feel dizzy.
Where am...
We're inside a dragon carriage. Rem's in the driver's seat, and Emilia and Otto are in the carriage with them.
I
remember the magic crystal exploded. Then... Yeah, you made a dumb move. Now you just realise what you did. You exploded your own magic crystal like James killed himself with a freaking mine, with the freaking automaton mine. That was funny, by the way.
Subaru, it's okay. Everything's fine.
Mealy, the red crystal!
It's all right, Subaru. Did you have a bad dream?
A dream?
That was no dream. I definitely died from that magic crystal explosion. That means I've returned by death to the moment before we encountered the Dust Bandits. But it's not like they'd believe me if I told them about my ability. In fact, mentioning anything about my return by death ability would be against the rules imposed on me.
Yeah, a dream. Right. It was just a nightmare.
What? You were asleep, Mr. Natsuki? But your eyes were wide open.
Once you get on my level, sleeping with your eyes open is second nature. Impressive, no?
Is that really something to brag about?
Never mind that. Leave everything to us.
Just gotta keep an eye out for any red glowing magic crystals. So long as we look out for those, we should be fine.
Are you sure? That does make me a little worried.
No, really, just relax. It's okay. Anyway, we're almost there, right? Is there anything we need to go over?
Nothing from my end.
If you're fine, then I am as well.
Aw, Emilia.
Whenever you are, Subaru.
There's Rem.
I'm good to go. Let's do this!
For the second time, and this time try not to die, Subaru. Alright, here we go. So, the red glowing magic crystal exploded when Subaru tried to throw it, and he ended up dying as a result. When Subaru dies during a mission, you will return by death to the start of the mission and retain all memories and some items. Certain items will be lost upon death. Some missions lead to a bad end without dying, and you will restart at the point before the mission begins. In these cases, nothing will be retained from before death. In many cases, events and character reactions unfold differently upon returning by death, so feel free to experiment. Wait, what? If you'd like to restart gathering items or briefing, go to the mission menu and select retry, then select before the briefing. Now let's take return by death into consideration and try again.
No way. I failed.
Probably save again.
I shall record this.
Thanks, Reinhardt. Much appreciated.
Rem, are you okay?
I am quite alright, Subaru. Please do not push yourself too much.
What else can I do?
I won't forgive you!
Rem will be your opponent.
These must be the fire magic crystals Otto mentioned. Alright, got the fire magic crystals. It'd be pretty bad if I got caught up in the blast. I need to throw them from a good vantage point.
I can do this!
Down.
I can hide here and throw those magic crystals. No, it's too far away. I was so close. Whew, that's good. Damn, what do I do? Now, eat this!
Got one.
Yes! That's that!
Got one.
What next? Yeah! Ah! Mealy! Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
No, I'm fine. As for you, Subaru, don't do anything reckless, you hear?
Of course. Overworking yourself and being reckless is just part of a man's code of conduct. But I'd die if I took it too far. Once I'm done, I'll be by your side in no time. So just hold out a little longer. Let us think about this.
Where's he going? Damn it.
Damn it! I didn't make it in time.
Subaru! Enemy reinforcements!
Get him!
I'm worried about Otto's friends. We can't let this go on for too long.
Rem will never forgive anyone who harms Subaru.
Hey, what's this?
I wasn't really sure what would have happened when the bandits called in their reinforcements, but we managed to hold our own somehow. It's all thanks to you guys. We would have been in real trouble, even with Amelia and Rem on our side.
Who's this guy?
Huh? Am I just straight up being ignored here?
Sorry about that. Solemn just doesn't really talk much. It causes all sorts of misunderstandings.
Oh, okay. I'm actually pretty relieved to hear that. I was worried he was giving me the cold shoulder or something. Anyway, thanks a bunch for the help.
You're very welcome. I'm Puka, and this guy here is
Puka.
Solemn.
I'm Subaru Natsuki, and this is...
I am Rem. Mr. Solemn and Miss Puka, thank you very much for your assistance.
No need for formalities. It's not like we're demanding gratitude or anything like that, right, Solemn? Say something for once, will ya? You two seem to get along really well. You're quite the pair.
Mm-hmm. It's quite a beautiful friendship. Though Leah and I are pretty close ourselves.
Oh? You two are like us, then?
Yes, we are. I'm sorry for the late introduction. I am Amelia. This here is Puck. I'm a spiritual arts user like you.
Spirit arts user.
So we're in the same line of work then. Nice to meet you. Thanks for helping earlier.
Oh, it was nothing. Besides... Hey, wait a minute. Did she just say your name is Puck? Don't tell me. Don't react like that if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not even talking to you here. More importantly... Are you... I'm sorry. Oh, Great One. But could you by chance be one of the 4 great spirits?
Oh, come on, don't be so dramatic. Most of the rumors surrounding me may be true, but as you can currently see, I'm just a cute little football.
Yeah, he makes a good point. We never really see any of that.
You sound pretty sarcastic when you put it that way. Like you're hiding your true abilities or something.
It's not my fault you took it that way. Just look at how charming I am. You're so mean.
Yeah, but... Ah!
Subaru!
Well, did Subaru just
Hey,
faint?
you! How dare you insult a great spirit like that? The 4 great spirits are an entirely different league than your run-of-the-mill spirits. Show some respect!
Now, no need to get so upset. Really, there's no need to be so formal. You can just call me Puck, like the plain old spirit I am.
I could never do such a thing! Oh, great spirit!
As spirits have their own social hierarchies, huh? Is Puck really that amazing?
Yes, my Puck is truly amazing.
Everyone! The traders you saved would like to offer you their thanks!
Oh, right. Then Puka and Solemn should...
Puka, it's time.
Puka, it's time. He sounds like this. Why is he talking like that? He sounds like a cunt.
Yeah, I know. Looks like we'll be taking our leave now.
Alright, go ahead and piss off.
Wait, what? Now? But the traders want to thank you two.
We appreciate the gesture, but we really do need to get going. We'll be excusing ourselves now. You guys go take the credit in our place. Well, see ya!
Solemn, Puka, thank you again for helping us. I hope we get to see you again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, you actually replied. I feel the same way, of course.
They seem nice. I like them.
What's that, Subaru?
I just felt like sending them off with that. But I guess now we should bask in the glory of our achievements.
Bask in the glory?
Of our achievements?
Good grief. That's Subaru for you.
Save my progress? Yes, please.
I shall record this.
Thank you.
Listen up, everyone! Do you realize who's before you? This is the Exalted Adjutant General!
What now?
Whoops! I got carried away there. She doesn't have a royal pillbox or a cherry blossom tattoo to define her authority. My bad.
Well then, Mr. Natsuki, please continue. Though it seems she's not this exalted adjutant general you think she is.
Ahem. That's right! She's no mere adjutant. She's our next ruler.
So you lived in Iran? Yeah, you know, you run.
Ruler?
Okay,
I remember hearing
Afghanistan?
about this at the royal capital. There's supposedly been some rumblings
Ukraine?
surrounding the royal castle's decision to crown the next ruler.
Yeah, that! This beautiful young lady is participating in that very same royal selection to become the next ruler. The great Miss Amelia! Yeah!
Hey, Subaru!
What? It's not something to keep hidden. You should tell it to the world. This is a good opportunity for us.
But I didn't help these people as some sort of publicity stunt.
Your humility is one of your greatest virtues, Mealy. But you really should advertise your position more. Don't you agree, Rem?
Yes. How perceptive of you, Subaru. Rem is quite impressed.
Wem is quite impressed.
You too, Rem?
Anyway, it's the great Amelia who saved you all.
The great Amelia who saved you all, even though we returned by death once, Super Uwu.
Don't forget to tell your friends, family, and enemies all about her.
Enemies? Nah, nah. Yeah, nah. Oh, by the way, I mean, nah. I don't think I'd want to tell my enemies about, what we just accomplished.
Subaru, you're blowing this out of proportion. Ah!
Mealy, what's wrong?
Sorry about that. A bug just flew into my hood is all.
Insect invaders.
I see. Even bugs can't resist your charm and fly right towards you. Your beauty is a deadly sin, Mealy.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, could that be...
Yeah! What with her silver hair and purple eyes, and those pointy ears.
Uh-oh.
A silver-haired half-elf.
Huh? Why'd he get so serious all of a sudden?
You alright, Leah?
Yes, I'm fine. I expected as much.
Huh? What's going on here?
Can't believe we were saved by that half-devil girl. And she's a candidate for the throne.
I forget they do this to her all the time.
Hey, watch your tongue. They stuck their necks out for us. You can't deny that, no matter who they are.
Who's this dog?
You say that, but doesn't that make you feel a bit conflicted? To be honest, I'm torn. Not to mention the fact that that half-devil girl is a royal candidate.
Mr. Natsuki, everyone, thank you for everything.
You're leaving already?
Yes, thanks to you, I've got all my cargo back. I just need to catch up on lost time and regain my profit in Gusteco. I'm sorry. I would love to buy you a drink to repay you for your help, but we are in a bit of a hurry.
Think nothing of it. If you could just remember to tell everyone you meet about Mealy, that'd be more than enough.
Of course, you can count on me. Everyone may have gotten a bit nervous back there, but I'm
No, this
rooting
is
for you,
clearly
Miss
an anime I'm
Amelia.
watching.
It makes me so happy to hear you say that.
I just finished 100 Girlfriend
Be
Season
careful
2.
out there, Otto.
And as I said, I'm watching Solo Leveling. That's the anime I'm currently watching right now.
Of course. I want you to know that they aren't bad people. I know they'll remember this day. I give you my word on that. Though it may not be worth much.
Oh, that felt good. I also finished Headhunted to Another World.
No, it does put my mind at ease. Thank you.
I liked it.
Well said, Otto. You sure have grown.
How do you know about my life?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, you're still around? I thought you had to take off too.
I do, but I can't shake this awful feeling about what happened earlier.
Hey, don't worry about it.
He's right. I'm okay, so please, don't worry yourself over it. Besides, we just so happened to pass by and help. There's no need to feel like you owe us anything. Things may have gotten a little weird because of Subaru's ramblings. But I already knew my candidacy to the throne would be no easy task. Please don't beat yourself up. In fact, I'm grateful for having met someone like you.
Grateful? But you were the one who saved me. I should be grateful to you.
Isn't it kind of funny how that worked out? She's the one who's thankful for having met you. You want to show her your appreciation, but she shows you hers instead. Kind of throws you off, doesn't it? But that's Mealy for ya.
Jesus Christ, Subaru.
Besides, I want to thank you too. I feel like everything
Oh,
you
don't
did was
again.
worth it for having met you in the end.
That what? Bless you? Bless you, bro.
You at least support Mealy becoming the next ruler, right?
Of course. You have my full support. And I believe my caravan will offer theirs as well. Please come visit us sometime. We'll introduce you to our leader then.
The caravan? Okay, so what's this all about? Huh? Huh? B. You illegal immigrant. Shit. Next question. It's featured in picture books and is universally. Okay. So where... To the Royal Capital. Head to the Royal Capital.
All right, Royal Capital, here we come!
Yes, let us be off, Subaru.
We finally made it to the capital after all that, but...
There are so many people.
You guys are awesome!
I can't thank you enough for defeating those Dusk Bandits.
Thank you so much for avenging my husband.
Oh, no. We just happened to be passing by. I'm glad we managed to bring you some peace of mind, and...
Mealy looks like she's lost for words.
Everyone seems to have heard of our accomplishment already. Did one of the traders we helped tell them the news?
There's so much stuff and dialogues, so I gotta be careful when there's a mission time. Otherwise, I could return by death again, or I could do something very stupid. I should move those carriages from there to create a bridge. A bridge. I need to create a bridge.
Though I didn't really help out much myself.
Neither have I. Oh, wait, I haven't played it at all. I didn't really help out much myself.
Thank you so much. Everyone is much more at ease now.
Who's this?
Huh? Oh, it was nothing. Judging by your outfit, are you a nun?
Oh, pardon me for being so rude. After hearing of your great deed, I wanted to personally give you a word of thanks. It saddens me deeply whenever I hear of someone having been harmed by the Dusk Bandits. But the citizens have nothing to fear any longer. I cannot thank you enough for what you have done.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, she's right. Yeah, she's absolutely right.
It's true. Miss Amelia, thank you so very much.
Huh? Oh, I only did what anyone else would do.
Well, you heard her, Mealy. This is another chance to sell yourself up. Give them your biggest smile and shout out, victory!
Yeah, probably best not to do that, Amelia.
Victory!
And she went into debt.
Subaru, you jerk! This isn't the time for that.
The Subaru, you jerk. Yeah, very intimidating. Subaru, you jerk. I'm gonna wallop you hard. That didn't sound right. I'm gonna give you a right walloping. That didn't sound any better.
Anyway, listen up, everyone. Please keep Miss Amelia in mind, and show her your support in the upcoming selection.
Now then, Miss Amelia, Subaru, Rem will prepare your lodging arrangements.
Oh, right. Thanks, Rem. Remember who's staying here, so make sure to get an inn fit for a king.
Queen, you prick.
Oh, stop that. Rem, pay no mind to Subaru. Do you know the inn Roswell usually stays at? That will do just fine.
I apologize, Subaru. I did want to do as you asked of me, but...
Don't give me those puppy dog eyes! Besides, the inn Roswell stays at is pretty pricey too, isn't it? I'll walk around the royal capital with Mealy in the meantime. There's someone I'd like to pay a visit to anyway.
All right then. Miss Amelia, please take care of Subaru.
Yes, leave him to me. I won't take my eyes off him.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Oh, sweet. We can walk now. There's Amelia.
Whoa! This place brings back memories. Yeah, this is definitely the royal capital. So, Mealy, is there anywhere you want to go? It's been a while since you've been back here.
I suppose it has. But it's actually only been about 2 months since we met.
True.
There's no need to get so excited.
Aw, don't be like that, Mealy. The time we've spent together has really flown by.
Since I've returned by death so many times now, there's a big difference in our perceptions of the time we've spent together. I was forced to relive the first week so many times. Bro, we just recently returned by death because Subaru made an oopsie over the magic crystals. He tried to throw it and it exploded right in his fucking face. Kind of a dumb way to die, really, but yeah, that happened. Bro, that thing exploded like the freaking automaton man blew up on Jenks when he stepped on it. That was hilarious. Oh, Jesus.
I just want to cherish every moment of our return. So let's have some fun with it.
Yes. Though I don't need to go anywhere in particular. What about you, Subaru?
Why, yes. There is somewhere I'd like to go.
Where is it?
It's a place where I can fulfill a promise made between men. If you don't mind, want to tag along?
Yes, that's fine. Let's go together then.
Okay. Look out, scary-faced shopkeeper. We're on our way!
Scary-faced shopkeeper.
There's a stall here with a rather intimidating shopkeeper, but he's got some good stuff for sale.
I don't really have any items. There's no items here. A nun who thanked us for helping defeat the Dust Bandits. She seems nice.
Looking for the shopping district? It's straight ahead.
This way, Mealy. Let's go to the shopping district.
Okay. There's no need to rush. Here, hold on to my hand.
Hey, Mealy. Want to check out the plaza?
Alright. Is something going on there?
Okay, fair enough.
We're here. Man, this place really takes me back.
So, you said that person who helped you is somewhere around here?
Yeah, he's the first person I met here. It's about time for our tearful reunion.
Then you better remember to thank him.
Right. I also want to show him that I'm still alive and kicking.
You made him worry that much?
Quite the crowd, eh? It gets even wilder during the festivals.
If you're looking for Katamon shop,
I'm
it's
playing
that
an
one.
RPG that's based off an anime that I've seen, and I've finished season 3 of it.
Hey, Mealy. I'm really having some mixed feelings about all this, so why don't we stop this thing?
Absolutely not. Knowing you, Subaru, you'll just go off on your own and do something weird if I let go of you. I won't allow you to walk around by yourself while we're in the royal capital, so I absolutely refuse to let go of your hand. Understand?
If I'm being honest, I feel more like a child when you hold my hand like this.
Really now? You couldn't stop talking about how much you wanted to hold hands when we went on our date in the village.
She makes a point.
Well, I was way more prepared for it back then. I'm not really feeling it right now. Besides, my hands are getting really sweaty.
I hate to say this to the heroes who defeated the Dusk Bandits,
bandits, but could you stop being so dang lovey-dovey in front of my shop?
Could you stop being so dang lovey-dovey in front of my shop?
I don't want to deter any potential
Hey, it's the
customers
dude.
from stopping by.
Aw, come on. Don't shrug us off like that. I was pumped up to fulfill my end of the bargain, but it's like you've completely forgotten. You're the first guy I talked to in this fantasy world, so I'm here to return the favor.
I really don't know what you're going on about. We only talked for a hot minute about a month back, right? I kind of remember, but...
Subaru, don't be unreasonable. Sir, please don't pay him any mind. I followed along because you wanted to say hi to someone who took care of you. I never would have guessed it was a one-sided promise on your end. I can't believe you.
You can't make light of a pact made between men, Mealy.
You're still asking for too much. Don't you have any idea how many people these shopkeepers have to keep up with daily?
Never overestimate someone, Mealy. The shopkeeper with such a scary face couldn't possibly have such a thriving... Ow, ow, ow! Sorry, I'm sorry! Please don't pull on my ear!
Amelia's pulling his ear.
Don't be rude!
Yes, ma'am!
Oh, right. That pathetic display of yours just reminded me. You're that kid who didn't have a single coin on. That ingrate who left without buying anything.
Setting aside what triggered your memory, I said I came back here to repay you!
Calm down. Man, to think you were with the group who fought off those bandits. Here, that appa I promised you. How many are you gonna buy? They're usually 2 bronze coins, but being the hero and all, I can give you a little discount.
Go big or go home, so I'll take 10. Consider it interest and waiting so long to pay you back. Don't worry about the discount either. Mealy? Why are you taking out your wallet?
You can't pay him without money, right?
That's not what I mean!
Hey, now, are you really gonna make the lady pay for you? Kinda makes you look like a deadbeat, don't you think?
Oh, come on! Did you not just hear me trying to pay for it myself? Maybe if you cleaned your ears out every once in a...
Oh, hey, it's, that guy. What the fuck is his name now? As I turn around, I see a guy rocking a rather avant-garde appearance, riding an iron helmet and mountain bandit fashion. Isn't he with, Priscilla? What's his name now? Andy? No. Richard? No. Chris? No. What the fuck's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. My brain is gone.
This guy's up to something. Where I come from, cops would be all over you, even on Halloween.
That's a bit much, don't you think? I have feelings too, you know. Halloween?
Al, what are you doing playing around here?
And there's Priscilla. Al, that's his name. His name's Al. That's his name. And that's Priscilla, what you just heard.
Oh, my bad, princess. I just happened upon something
Aldebaran.
interesting and couldn't help myself.
And that right there is Priscilla. She's interesting chick.
Fool. You think that qualifies as an excuse? Do not forget your position as my personal jester. Know that if you do, your head will be separated from the rest of your body.
Yeah.
Guy in an helmet. Almond helm? Oh my god! A guy in an iron helm suddenly appears along with a red-haired beauty, and my eyes widen in surprise.
These two are something else, I gotta say.
Subaru, let's go. We have business to attend to.
Huh? Hold on. I'm still in the middle of shopping.
Amelia suddenly tongue. Right, I've got to put my tongue back in, put my teeth back in, and I'll read that perfectly. Without making myself fucking drool. Amelia suddenly tugs at my sleeve, hurrying me along. I quickly grab a nearby appa and try to finish up my purchase, but...
You there, commoner. What is that you hold in your hand?
Huh? Are you talking to me?
No, she's talking to the other Subaru. The one that's named after a car brand that you use in World Rally Championships. That kind of Subaru.
Who else is there? Answer me.
Yeah, Subaru.
So haughty. It's just an Appa, in all its unsold leftover glory.
Shut it!
This is an Appa? What foolishness.
Huh?
An Appa is a white fruit. It is not red like this one.
Princess? Don't tell me.
White? I mean, it is if you peel it.
Oof.
Wait, have you never seen an unpeeled Appa before? How sheltered are you?
It is true that I have never seen one off the dining table. Shopkeeper, are you certain this is an Appa?
I can barely hear Priscilla's voice in this. It's like they've got it turned down or something.
Yeah, I'm sure. Give me a sec. I'll prove it to you.
The shopkeeper pulls out a knife and splits the apple in half. Just call it a fucking apple, not an apple.
See? It's white on the inside. Convinced now?
That's racist! Why is it got to be white?
Not quite. Give it to me. I will check how it tastes.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what she said. She said she's going to check how it tastes.
You think I'll just let you taste it for free? That's pretty brazen of you.
Al, pay the man.
Alrighty then. Here you go.
Thanks for the purchase, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave once you're done. Got a business to run here.
Sweet and tangy. Yes, this is indeed an Appa. Shopkeeper, commoner. It seems you have both eluded death for the time being.
Don't tell death in Subaru's phrase. Wow, can't speak.
What exactly were you gonna do to us if we were lying?
Come on, Subaru. Can we go already, please?
Wait, hang on, Mealy! You're gonna stretch out my sleeve!
But...
What's wrong? You've been acting weird.
I quite like this. Shopkeeper, these are all Appas that are on display, correct?
Yeah.
I shall purchase them. I will take everything you have.
Damn, Priscilla really is wanting every single apple. Appa!
Now hold on just a minute. I was here first. These Appas are a testament of the promise between him and me.
No, they're not, Subaru.
I don't know about all that, but it's true that he was here first. You'll have to wait your turn.
Fool. You misunderstand me.
What now?
I told you I will take everything. Your Appas, your wares, and everything else you sell. I will purchase it all.
But all of it?
That is correct. I will be taking every single one of your wares. Al, his payment.
Here you go.
Thank you kindly. Everything's sold out for the day.
Hey!
Sorry, bud. I'm closed for the day. Come by some other time for those Appas. Sorry to say, but I never really promised you anything. I'm moved by your sense of duty, but I do run a business at the end of the day.
Makes a valid point.
It only makes sense for me to prioritize other customers with deeper pockets. It's nothing personal.
Talking like a fucking mercenary.
You two-timer!
This shopkeeper merely understands the ways of the world. These Appas all belong to me now.
Damn it! After I came all this way to buy some too.
This little rat knows not its place, trying to steal my Appas from me.
Weren't you the one who took them from me? I'm the victim here!
What are you talking about? I have simply offered a payment to the shopkeeper to receive the requested products he sells. Whoever he decides to sell it all to is entirely up to him.
Why, you? Buying your way in the world, huh? I never expected capitalism to rear its ugly head here.
Hey, bro, there's no hard feelings here. The princess just doesn't budge once she sets her mind on something. Just think of it as a dog nipping at your ankles and let it go.
Fool. No dog exists that is as beautiful as me.
Beautiful? Can't even spell the word beautiful.
Don't get all carried away just because you're somewhat attractive. I've got someone just as beautiful right here, too.
Beautiful.
Hey, Subaru.
I tried to bring Amelia's radiance into the limelight of this sketchy duo, but for some reason she keeps herself hidden behind me.
Oh, yeah. Where should I have all your goods sent to, my lady?
I will send a dragon carriage to pick them up at a later time. You may pack them upon its arrival.
You got it. But can I get your name and residence, just in case?
I am Priscilla Bariel.
Yep, that's Priscilla.
You can call me Al, by the way. We live in that flashy mansion right past the plaza. You
You
can't
know,
miss it once
out of
you're
all
over
the time of seeing ReZero the anime, I never actually knew Al's full name. All he said was just he was called Al, not Aldebaran.
I don't care about all that. And I still don't like that you took all his stock, either.
Oh, don't say that. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
And seeing each other they did.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Al, it is time to leave. Stop wasting such precious time dealing with that commoner.
Yeah. See you around, bro.
I sure wasn't expecting that. Now I gotta put up a sign saying I'm all sold out.
I'm really disappointed in you. You just sold your soul to that she-devil.
The only thing I sold is my shop's goods.
And did I hear you start calling her my lady for a second there? Unless I misheard you, you were talking way more formally just now.
It's common practice for a businessman to show his more high-profile clients some due respect. I'd be calling you a lord too if you bought out my whole shop like that.
Oh, I see how it is. Sorry about that, Mealy. Since I can't buy any appas, let's just keep walking around.
Yes.
Priscilla and Al, huh? Just who the heck are they? Well, the Royal Capital's a big place, so I doubt we'll ever see them again.
No, you will.
What? Still need something?
I was just thinking about how your face really isn't suited for this line of work.
Them's fighting words.
Kidding, just kidding.
We're closing shop for the day. Other stalls will be setting up for the nighttime market.
Subaru, you should hurry along to Cruchet's Manor.
Cruchet, yeah!
Right.
The
We
green
don't
haired
have any
lass.
business
The
here.
green haired lass. Where do we go? Back alley? Tavern?
This way, Mealy. I want to check something out here.
A back alley? Alright, but don't do anything reckless.
You know, on second thought, no. Royal Palace. Arston Manor.
Let's go, Subaru. Cruchet's Manor is this way.
Go to the manor courtyard. Yeah, go.
Okay, Mealy. Let's go to that Cruchet person's manor.
Go to that Cruchet person's manor? Ugh.
This place is huge, even by Royal Capital standards.
It certainly shows how important the person living here is. Now then.
This way, Miss Amelia. Miss Amelia,
Hey, Trip.
Subaru, Miss Cruchet is awaiting us.
I'm sorry we're so late.
Yeah, something came up on the way over. Do you know why we're here, Rem?
Yes, of course. This concerns you, after all.
Huh? Me?
Welcome, Amelia. It must
It's
have been
Cruchet.
quite the trip for you.
That's the woman herself, Cruchet. Although she looked like shit in Season 3.
Good day to you, Cruchet. And you as well, Ferris.
Ferris.
Good day to you too, Miss Amelia. Though it is rather late for it to still be considered day.
You know, you look at her and you look at them and you wouldn't think that that is actually a male. But Ferris is actually a male. Surprising, isn't it?
Sorry. Something distracted us along the way here.
No, it's quite all right. We were busy with our own affairs as well. Think nothing of it.
So, this is Cruchet. And this cute girl with cat ears. What a typical fantasy trope!
That's not a girl.
Hey, I know Mew can't help but stare at something so magnificent, but it's not polite. Besides, there's someone else Mew should be focusing on instead of Fairy, isn't there?
I won't deny Cruchet's beauty. It's quite bewitching if I'm being honest. But looking at everything around me... This really is a fantasy world. The beautiful girl ratio is unreal! Oh, but Mealy will always be my #1, so don't you worry.
What are you going on about now?
Bold of Mew to choose someone other than Miss Cruchet. Well, Miss Amelia, I believe you're here to tell us something, right?
That is what the letter from the Margrave said, at least. I can only imagine what such a request would be, so please state your business with my camp, Amelia.
All right. But first... Rem, please look after Subaru.
Yes, Miss Amelia. Let us wait outside, Subaru.
What? I'm being left out again? I don't... Wait, Rem! Oh, wow, you're strong! I can't even put up a fight! Man, you're way stronger than you look.
I am a demon, after all. I apologize for treating you so roughly, Subaru.
Don't worry about it. It just sucks to be excluded this time, too. Another discussion where I'm not needed.
Please do not think ill of Miss Amelia. She's only doing this for your sake.
For my sake. I would have been much happier not being kicked out like that. Sorry for being a negative, Nancy. And now that I think about it, I'm sorry for making you handle everything, like driving us here and reserving an inn. Thanks for all your hard work, Rem.
No, I have only done what is expected of me. Besides, it becomes no trouble at all when I think about you. You give Rem so much strength, Subaru. You empower Rem in every way possible.
Aww. Get a fucking room.
How can I even take credit for that when I haven't actually done anything?
He makes a point.
But you really do make me happy. Your words energize me so much.
Honestly, forget about what's common sense here and just take both Rem and Amelia.
Is that right? Well, I don't think I deserve it, but I'm glad to hear it nonetheless.
Yes!
Hey, Subaru! Rem! You can come back in now.
Ferris just called him Super Woo, not Subaru. Super Woo.
Is your secret meeting over, Mealy?
Oh, Subaru. Be a good boy and don't sulk.
I'm not a good boy. I'll sulk pretty hard if you keep me out of the loop.
Subaru Natsuki, was it? Do not be so hard on her. It is difficult to speak of such matters so openly when the person it regards is near.
Person it regards?
Does she mean me? Did something happen involving me? Does she mean me? Did something happen involving me? About me being from another world? About the treatment? About my relationship with Amelia? Huh? No, that can't be it. They haven't been acting like that's the case at all. I mentioned something.
However, I will be appointing you with a different sort of task, Subaru. You are to focus on receiving your treatment. Your body is in such a state thanks to your honorable efforts. I have a duty to respond to your distinguished service in kind. That is why I have made arrangements with the greatest healer in the kingdom to care for you.
Oh, that! So Cruchet is this super talented healing mage I heard about?
Wrong! Miss Cruchet may be the most admirable person in the whole world, but the kingdom's best healer is someone else entirely.
Well then, who is it? Come on, tell me already. They hiding around here somewhere?
Subaru, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Subaru, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Jesus Christ. That's Ram, not Rem. You said Rem.
Right in front of you!
Yeah, you said Rem.
Fairy is Miss Cruchet's knight and the kingdom's #1 healer.
I like how Ram is so cold to Subaru. And he just expects it.
Ferris is the #1 healer in the kingdom?
Yes, it is true. And a highly renowned healer at that.
Cute and incredibly skilled. Impressive, right?
My cute looks are just another part of my charm. So then, nice to officially meet you, Subaru.
Subaru.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too?
Day 3.
Rem, please take care of Subaru.
Yes, Miss Amelia.
If Rem's staying with me, what are you gonna do, Mealy?
I have my own matters to tend to. You better not run away, Subaru.
I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not gonna run away just because I'm scared of doctors. You're such a worrywart. No!
What the hell happened?
Wait, Ferris! Calm down a minute and let's talk this over.
Fairy is calm. You're the one who's freaking out, Subaru. What a baby.
I am so not a baby! This is 10 times worse than I thought! My stomach feels so uncomfortable. It's like my insides are getting all blended.
All this whining, the fairy's going pretty easy on Mew, you know? Be a man and take it. Though, I guess it would hurt. I mean, your gate is all mucked up. I'm surprised you're even alive.
It's that bad?
Yep. That's why my treatment might feel a bit rough. But Mew tried, I guess. We can call it quits for today, since I don't want Mew puking all over the place.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Man, that was awful. Something's happening in the garden. It sounds like swords are clashing.
Oh, it's, what's his name now?
A great step in. Your skills have improved.
What's this guy's name now? I've forgotten his name. I keep forgetting everyone else's name.
It's all thanks to your training. But I still have much to learn.
He was married to that redhead chick who had the body coming back from Sin Archbishops. Oh, fuck, what was his name? He's Reinhard's granddad.
Then I guess we should hasten things up a bit.
What's his name? Chris? I mean, Steve? I mean, Mark? I mean...
Wow. They're amazing. How are they even pulling all that off? They're both insanely skilled. Even an amateur like me can tell how impressive they are.
Subaru? Is something wrong?
Oh, sorry. I was just entranced by their incredible sparring. Cruchet is pretty amazing on her own, but her opponent...
That must be Master Wilhelm.
Master Wilhelm, that's his name.
Wilhelm? Is he well known around here?
Wilhelm.
Yes, he's
That's
quite
his
a
name.
renowned figure.
Thought so. Makes sense for someone who looks as strong as he does.
Subaru, are you really going there again?
I mean, I couldn't buy any apples last time. I can't just leave it at that.
It makes me so mad just thinking about it. How did that even happen? When I tried to buy some apples, those two appeared out of nowhere and bought them all out from under me.
Oh, you're back. Sorry about yesterday.
I was seriously disappointed in you. You'd better have some apples today.
Of course. So, how many do you want?
I'll take 10. And can I get a freebie? A discount would be great too.
All right. What with that whole incident from yesterday, and you being the great hero who defeated the Dusk Bandits, I'll give you half off this time.
Seriously? Oh man, I'm glad I asked!
Oh, Subaru, don't get so carried away. Are you sure about this?
Well, I do owe him for yesterday. But, can I ask for a favor in return?
Listen to the request. Remember the lost child. No, listen to the request.
A favor?
There's someone who wanted to talk to you.
The person the shopkeeper wants to talk is old. The person the shopkeeper wants me to talk to is old and wrong. I would supposedly be able to see him in the back alley. Let's talk to Amelia first. Well, first of all, let me save. Let me save an actual save before I do this.
Let's jot that down.
Thanks, Amelia. An older man who trains crochet in the ways of the sword. Even a novice like me can tell he's incredibly skilled. Skilled. Squilled, yeah, totally squilled. Yeah, let's talk to Amelia.
The royal capital makes me a bit nervous. There are just so many people here. Mr. Katamon is such a nice person. You seem to be really close with him, too.
I should go see Old Man Rom. There he is.
Sorry for calling you out here. I didn't think I'd ever see you lot again.
He's the one that's usually with Felt before Reinhard took her.
I'd say the same to you. I was worried about what happened after the attack at the loot house.
Don't go worrying about me. Either way,
don't go
I'm
worried
glad
about
we
me.
all got out safe and sound. I've been hearing a lot about what you've done lately. I didn't think you were the ones who defeated the Dusk Bandits.
He didn't. In fact, I made him look like more of a twat than he usually does. I did nothing. I don't even know what the hell I was doing, but now I know that I've got a limit. I need to think about what I need to do.
Everyone says that, but were those bandits really all that bad? It didn't feel that way to me.
Their rise to infamy is only recent, but the gratitude the people have been showing you should speak
I
volumes.
think I should use the think
Though it's more likely that you
feature
want the
so
one
that I can
getting
think
all
about
the
what I
attention.
need to do.
But that young lady friend of yours...
You're talking about Amelia.
Me?
All right, and things are going just as planned. So long as we get more people like Otto to show their support for Mealy, regardless of her background, we'll be able to compete in the royal selection.
That's... good idea on paper, but nope.
Royal selection? I see. That's quite a difficult path you're treading.
I know, but it's the path I've chosen to take.
My role is to support her through it all. Besides that, why'd you want to talk to us? You even made the effort to relay your message to that Appa seller.
My business with you only concerns one thing. Felt.
Well, I guess you felt a lot about her. That's not funny. That's not funny.
She hasn't been back since the attack. Do you happen to know anything about her whereabouts?
Felt hasn't come back yet? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. What about you, Mealy? You know, the blonde girl who was with us at the loot house. The one who stole your insignia.
Yes, I remember. Reinhard took her with him.
He did? But why?
Reinhard the Sword Saint, huh? Of all the things that could have happened.
Did that help?
It did, thanks. Now I know what I need to do. You should be careful, too.
How so?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just warning you that the royal capital can be a pretty
Why does
dangerous
Old Man
place,
Ron
too.
look so fucking grumpy? He's looking at me like he's got a face like a slapped arse. And also, he's got white hair like Zangief with black hair on his chest.
So, now what? The whole point of coming here was to find out why the royal selection was postponed, but...
Oh, you're right, Subaru. We haven't had the chance to conduct a thorough investigation. No, that's not it. Subaru, investigating the postponement isn't even your main priority. You need to receive treatment. So go back to the inn and get some rest.
I can't do that. You saw that brooding look on Old Man Rom's face too, right? Who knows what sort of trouble he'll get into by himself. I at least want to talk to Reinhard. For my own sake, I want to know if Felt is safe.
You do have a point. I can't say that I didn't play some part in how that old man and the girl got separated in the first place.
Must be referring to what happened before he was at Roswell's mansion.
More like you were a victim, having gotten your insignia stolen amidst everything going on. Anyway, I want to go and see Reinhard. But what do you think we should do, Mealy?
I think checking the guard station would be our best option. We should be able to contact him from there.
All right, then let's head there first.
Jeez. Once you get riled up, you really don't listen to anyone around you.
He really doesn't. But then again, that's sort of his thing. Where's that guard station anyway? I should ask Amelia.
The guard station should be just past the shopping district.
Why does it look like from this angle that Subaru's kissing Amelia?
It's a relief knowing there are guards protecting this city.
What did she say?
Shall we go then? We need to get to the guard station to contact Reinhard. Shall we go then? Shall we go then?
Okay, I guess not. So where's the guard station again? I lost track of time. Okay. Maybe I should just do ring a roses, a pocket full of hoses. Just run around the area until Subaru gets dizzy. Why do these guys look like Funko Pops? Because I'm not a Funko Pop. I don't have a square-shaped face. It's past the shopping district, okay. Guard station should be past the shopping district. Maybe that night-looking guy might not. Hey, that's Jules! Julius!
You're looking for Sir Reinhard? I haven't seen him around.
No, talking to the wrong person. Yeah,
oh,
Caesar
I didn't
salad.
expect to see you here.
You're...
Good day to you, Miss Amelia. I hope you've been well.
Yes, thank you. Not much has changed recently. I'm glad you also
Isn't this
seem to
where
be
he
doing
got
well,
so
Julius?
worked up over when Julius kissed Amelia's hand? He got so worked up over jealousy.
I'm honored you remember me. Your beauty seems to shine even brighter with each passing day, Miss Amelia.
What a coincidence meeting a Knight of the Royal Guard in a place like this.
Stopping by here is part of my patrolling duties. Things are rather tense at the Royal Castle right now, so I was worried it might affect the mood of the town. But I suppose it's good to pay the townspeople a visit every now and again. After all, it allows me to come across such beautiful flowers across my path.
Yep, that's when he did it.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
Yep, see, there it is. He's just overreacting.
That's quite the greeting. I am merely greeting a lady as any knight should.
Yeah, that you can tell he overreacted here.
As a knight should? You think you can just take my Mealy's hand and... Ow, 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 ow. Mealy, you're gonna pull my ear right off my head?
Don't say such silly things, Subaru. I'm sorry, Julius. He can be such a child sometimes.
You're one to talk, Mealy.
You need not apologize, Miss Amelia. But you there. I do not agree with your tactic of hiding behind your master and having her grovel on your behalf.
That's a bit of an ass.
Hit me where it hurts, why don't ya? Sorry.
Bro sounds like Squidward when he's trying to apologise to SpongeBob. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus.
You seem to be struggling with your words quite a bit, but I accept your apology. I am Julius Eucleus, a knight of the Royal Guard.
You know, I thought you said your name is Julius Eucliterus. But we'll go with Cleus.
I'm Subaru Natsuki. I'm someone important enough to Mealy that we walked around the royal capital holding hands.
Should you be really saying that?
Yes, so you wouldn't wander off on your own. In any case, could we trouble you for some help? I have an important matter to take care of and wish to communicate with someone at the Royal Castle.
I see. So you want to use the conference mirror in the guard station, I assume?
Yes. I would greatly appreciate it if you could help.
Understood. Please allow me to show you inside. Would you like to come along as well?
Yes, of course! I can't leave you alone with Mealy! Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, Mealy, my ear's gonna rip right off!
Jeez, you're as stubborn as a mule.
He really is. He was always like this in Season 1. Season 3, he's gotten a lot better. Well, Season 2 and Season 3. At the end of Season 2.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a long time. Stop laughing so much!
Whoops! Sorry. But Subaru, Mew
Subaru.
got a lot of guts standing up to Julius like that.
He was so unlikable. We didn't even get to talk to Reinhardt. All we managed to do was meet that annoying knight.
Mew think Julius is just some annoying knight? You're funny, Subaru.
I'm being serious here! I'm glad you invited us to dinner, Cruche, but I have a feeling you didn't just want to have a fancy meal together, did you?
Of course not. I was hoping we could exchange information on the reasoning behind the Royal Selection's postponement. However, you seem to have had something more important to deal with as of late.
We didn't really get to do much investigating with all the interruptions we had to deal with today.
Right, so before we go through the dialogue, I'm going to take a mean piss real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. I am back from the depths of death and piss.
Sorry to waste your precious time like that, Mealy. Let's try again tomorrow.
This has nothing to do with you in the first place, Subaru. Your main priority is to heal your body. So please, get some rest.
But I...
Yep. Mew should listen to Miss Amelia. You aren't taking the situation you're in seriously, Subaru.
Subaru. Can't take you seriously with that.
I don't want to spook Mew, but your symptoms are pretty serious. Why don't Mew look after yourself more and get some rest like Miss Amelia told Mew to?
I understand your sentiments, but this is just the type of person Subaru is.
Well, even little Rem is coddling up to him. It seems like Mew won't learn your lesson unless Mew get hurt really, really badly.
That's awfully ominous.
If you think that's scary, then you really should consider what Ferris and I are saying. Otherwise, I'll have Rem monitor you the entire day.
I cannot go against an order if it is from Miss Amelia. I shall watch over Subaru like a hawk.
I see. I applaud your sense of loyalty. Consider me impressed.
I think her eagerness is a little different from loyalty.
Everyone appears to be here. The Council of Wise Men will now enter.
So that's the Council of Wise Men.
Yep. That's their representative, Lord Miklatov, and the lot. Without a king, Council of Wise Men has full authority on matters regarding the kingdom. They're a very important bunch, so don't go disrespecting them.
Got it. Thanks for filling me in. Still, this is where they're gonna tell us why the royal selection was delayed, huh? That's a relief after all that running around we did trying to gather intel.
Well, you could also say that all that running around was a big old waste of time.
Depends on how you see it. But we did find out other things along the way. Right, Reinhardt?
Yes. I'm glad to see you again.
Hey, it's Reiner.
Yeah, same here. We've got a lot to catch up on.
I'd love to chat with you, but let's focus on this delegation for now. We can talk for as long as you want after.
That's so. I'll hold you to it then.
Quiet. The captain and the Council of Wise Men are about to begin.
They really don't like you.
Keep it to yourself in the meantime.
O honored members of the Council of Wise
He
Men.
looks like Guile.
All the respective royal candidates have
With green
gathered
hair.
at your summons. As the head of the Knights of the Royal Guard, I, Marcos, shall lead the proceedings.
Yes, please
That
continue.
just looks like Professor Dumbledore. On cocaine.
We have gathered you all here today for an important update
Yeah,
to those
cocaine.
involved in the selection of the next ruler. That is, the royal selection ceremony. The members of the Council of Wise Men and the candidates in the selection process have gathered here to discuss that very reason.
Good face like a slapped ass.
Approximately 6 months ago, our previous king and his royal family all passed away.
I think they said this in season 1, but I don't remember.
With the king gone,
It's been a while
the
since
kingdom's
I've seen
straits
Sheep.
have turned dire.
Season 1,
particularly
season
due
1.
to the issue
Season
being
1.
deeply entangled in the covenant of the Dragon Kingdom Lagunica. The dragon's relations with our great kingdom spans back several centuries. The king at the time, Varsail Lagunica, made a covenant with the holy dragon Volcanica.
You shut the fuck up and get to the point.
Since then, the dragon has saved the kingdom during numerous crises with its almighty glory. The holy dragon Volcanica represents the utmost of loyalty and sense of justice. Even after all these generations, it watches over us from beyond the great waterfalls.
That is why maintaining
That's
the
a double dog,
covenant
then.
greatly affects the
Miklatov?
existence of the
That
kingdom
sounds
itself.
so Russian.
Having the entire royal bloodline fall to plague is a regretful matter. But we must now establish the next priestess as soon as possible. The Dragon Friend ceremony will help renew the covenant. It is a meeting in which the chosen priestess will communicate with the dragon. It is a role that has been heralded by the royal family for generations and must now be filled.
You know what else must be filled? I don't fucking know.
And we of the Knights of the Royal Guard have received explicit orders from the Council of Wise Men. We must find the priestess who has been chosen by the Dragon Gem. And now, Knight Reinhard van Estrella, please report your findings.
Yes, sir. To the honorable members of the Council of Wise Men, I am Reinhard van Estrella of the Knights of the Royal Guard.
Hang on a second. Isn't it pronounced Von Astria, not Van Astria? Never mind.
I am here to report that I have successfully found the 5th candidate.
This is going to be felt in it.
5th candidate?
Spelt in it.
There's Amelia.
There's Amelia. Yep.
Cruce.
There's Cruce.
And Priscilla.
Priscilla.
There's also another person I haven't seen before.
That's because she is. Anyway, who's this woman again? I forgot her fucking name now. It's the woman that Julius is with. Why is it majority of the names? I've seen the anime. Why is it majority of these names I don't fucking remember?
But the 5th one, that should be all of them.
The 5th one is spelled.
Wait,
that's
what's
Reinhardt's
the big stink about it being delayed?
candidate.
This is our 5th priestess,
See? Okay.
Miss Felt.
Wait, what? Felt? She's the 5th candidate?
What the hell? Reinhardt, you brought me here without a single explanation. What's going on here?
That's exactly what she said in season 1.
I'm surprised. What brought this on?
Don't play dumb with me.
Don't play dumb with me.
This place, these clothes, you, and all these people. What's up with all this? Oh, I just about had it with all this.
Do you not like the dress? I think you look quite stunning.
Forget about the clothes. It's not like I'm embarrassed or anything. I'm just saying I hate it. And not just the outfit. I hate you too. Do you have no shame as a Knight of Honor for kidnapping and imprisoning a young girl like me?
I merely did so for the prosperity of the kingdom.
How do I put this? I guess I'm kind of relieved that things haven't changed with you.
She's not holding back one bit against the Great Sword Saint. It's pretty refreshing to see.
Huh? You're here too? Really makes me question the point of this meeting.
Reinhard van Estrella.
Yes. Now, Miss Felt, please hold this.
There, happy?
Insignia's shining. So then, the Dragon Gem has accepted her as a priestess?
No, hang on. I did not mean to do that.
I always thought these things were weird, even when I stole one of them. I wonder what makes them glow
I was about
like
to
this.
fart and I accidentally hit a button.
Stole? It is proof that the Great Dragon has acknowledged you, Miss Felt. As you all can see, the Dragon Gem recognizes Miss Felt as a priestess.
Yeah, Reinhardt is
She has
like,
the right to
thou shalt
participate in the royal
recognize me
selection."
as a fucking fart box. Even with his smelly farts. Smelly cunt.
Pardon me, Sir Reinhardt.
What the
But is that not a bit rash to say?
Now there's a face like a slapped ass. He looks like a Sid Archbishop. Sid Archbishop of slapped asses.
I question whether the Dragon Gem is genuine or not in the first place.
I beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon?
Are you deaf? I'm
Are you
asking
deaf?
about the validity
Beg
of
your
her
pardon?
Dragon Gem. Allow me to
Already
confirm
deaf.
it with my own eyes. This goes for all the candidates present.
Dude, he's looking at me funny. And it's not even the fact, and it's not even Asian funny, it's that he's giving me that pedo look. Stop giving me the pedo look.
Sir Rickert.
Sir Rickert. His name is Rickert.
What point is there in hiding it any further? Is that not why you called everyone here today?
Hold on a sec.
What's the matter, Miss Anastasia?
Anastasia, that's her name. That's the purple-haired's name.
I don't get what's going on here, but I'm a busy woman.
Yeah, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name. Like, literally, I've seen this anime. I've seen all the seasons. Season 4's getting announced, and yet I can't remember majority of these names.
As they say in Kararagi, time is money. What's the point in checking out our dragon gems? The only reason any of
Then
us
again,
are here
this
is
takes
because our
place in the
insignias are the real deal.
between season 1. So,
regarding that,
excuse me. Sorry, I'm late.
who's this?
Royal Capital is just
Oh,
so
it's these
big.
guys.
Being from the countryside and all.
It's Tiga and Sakura.
No, Melty. You can't use that
Melty,
as an excuse
that's her
here.
name.
Oh, sorry, Sakura. I guess Tiga and I are the only country bumpkins here.
Calm down, Mel.
Maybe.
Take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly, then exhale. Ready? And out. Well, feel relaxed?
Yeah. Thanks, Tiga. So,
I apologize, Miss Melty. Due to your tardiness, we've already begun without you.
Due to your tardiness.
What? Really? I'm sorry.
That girl. Is she the nun I saw in the city?
Yes.
The other two are the ones who came to the manor as emissaries. So, those two are part of this as well. Though I guess that's pretty obvious now. But then, who is she?
Apologies for the delayed introductions. This young lady is the 6th priestess, Melty Pristis.
Melty Pristis.
What?
What? Sounds like we're going straight to an intro here or something like that. But I'd say this game can't be over yet. Feels like another intro. Oh yeah, these guys were that. Oh, fucking Synapse Bishop of Flatface here. I had a feeling we'll be fighting them.
Now then, will each of the royal candidates relinquish their dragon gems for inspection?
Well, I guess so. Who would have expected a 6th candidate? It'd be pretty bad if there were an imposter among us.
You can tell this is kind of like an alternate reality because in Season 1, there never was a 6th candidate. So this is a completely separate universe. At least I like to think so anyway.
I'd like to check Miss Felt's dragon gem first, if you don't mind.
I guess things are moving along now. Anyway, don't you think the royal candidates are all a bit too quirky?
Excuse me, but you're not talking about Miss Cruche, aren't you?
I mean, she's pretty special in her own way, but the others are way out there too. You've got Belt, the princess of the streets, and Priscilla, the epitome of arrogance. And that Anastasia girl's from another country entirely, right? From a passing glance, the only normal ones seem to be Mealy, Cruche, and...
Here you go.
that Melty girl.
I get why you'd say that about Miss Cruche and Miss Melty, but even Miss Amelia, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. More importantly, it looks like they're done with their inspection.
We have completed our analysis of all the dragon gems that are present here today. The candidacy of each priestess has been proven without a single doubt. According to the prophecy as laid out by the Dragonstone, when the covenant with Lagunica has severed, the new bearer of the Holy Dragon shall lead the nation. It also states that 5 shall be called upon for their nomination to the throne.
Yeah, WrestleMania Night 2 has started.
A single priestess will be elected to serve a new covenant with the Holy Dragon.
Has anything happened at WrestleMania? Hang on, I'm just pausing for a sec.
The Dragonstone has as much history as our great nation itself, and the fate of the kingdom is at stake. Prophecies are foretold. Considering the great effects the Dragonstone has had upon our kingdom, it is our duty to fulfill such prophecies.
Oh, Joe Hendry was Randy Orton's opponent at WrestleMania. I'm quite surprised. I honestly thought it'd be Rusev. He was he's TNA's champion, isn't he? Genuinely surprised. I thought it was
the Holy Dragon.
I thought it'd be at least Nick Aldis or
which has
Rusev.
guided the kingdom extensively in the past.
Braun Breaker's reign as Intercontinental Champion has officially come to an end at 182 days. Really? Dominic Mysterio is Intercontinental Champion? Fucking prick.
In the days of yore, our kingdom had braved through the coup de grace famine and the nightmare of Blight Dragon Balgrin. Come now to recent times,
Who's this guy?
and we can see how it alerted us to the Black Serpent invasion, allowing us to minimize casualties.
That is quite enough. Everyone present knows already of its greatness.
Yes, so... Alright. That's WrestleMania updated for now.
However, that still leaves us with 6 of supposedly 5 priestesses. Yet none of their dragon gems are fake.
Which means we must delay the royal selection until the number of priestesses is as foretold.
Hold it, old man. Don't complicate things any more than you should. No one ever asked me if I wanted to be the next ruler. If I drop out, that'll make 5 candidates. Then you won't need to delay the whole thing. I was dragged all the way out here from the slums anyway. I told that knight to take me back, but he refused. Not only that, he stashed away my regular outfit and made me wear this frilly nonsense. This is super annoying. I never agreed to any of it.
Then that settles it. If this one declines, we'll have the proper number of candidates for the royal selection. There is no more reason to postpone it. Besides, the other candidates are merely here to fill in for the foretold numbers, unlike me.
I cannot allow that comment to pass, Priscilla Bariel. That goes for your withdrawal as well, Felt. Considering the importance of such an event, I do not condone such an action.
What the hell? I wasn't asking for your opinion. I make my own decisions. Outsiders can keep their sticking noses out of it.
Whoa, things are getting really tense now. It'll be pretty bad if it continues on like this.
I beg your pardon.
What insolence! Do you realize the importance of the discussion at hand?
My apologies, sir, but I have an urgent message to relay. We just caught an intruder trying to sneak onto castle grounds. This
Oh,
intruder...
I think I know what this is. Old Man Rom's going to appear.
What are you looking at me for?
If you've seen Season 1, then you know what exactly is going to happen.
The intruder is demanding to see Miss Felt.
It's Old Man Rom. Hold it.
Don't make me repeat myself. Let Old Man Rom go.
I apologize, but we can do no such thing. Since you have denounced your candidacy for the royal selection, you have denounced your title that commands us as well.
So if I don't go through with the royal selection, then you won't listen to me. Is that it?
That is the most basic idea of it, yes.
Fine then. I'll join this stupid ceremony. You just want me to try to become the next ruler, right? Reinhardt!
Yes, Miss Felt.
Uncuff him. They're too small anyway. And it's making my own wrists hurt just looking at them.
Right away.
Felt, I was trying to stop you.
Sorry, Old Man Rom. I can't just abandon you like this.
I raised you to be too nice!
So that makes 6 candidates with verified dragon insignias. We're right back where we started.
No, that does not seem to be the case.
Huh?
By the way, Miss Amelia, where is your benefactor, Margrave Mathers?
I apologize, but Roswell is not currently present in the royal capital today.
I see. So your guardian is not present. Not to mention that his sanity is in doubt, having nominated a silver-haired half-devil for the throne.
You probably shouldn't say that, otherwise Subaru is probably going to have a hissy fit.
Lord Bordeaux, you are out of line.
Lord Miklatov, do you not see how this half-devil resembles the description of the Witch of Envy herself?
Listen here, Bordeaux, you bald fraud!
The very being that once devoured half of the world, forcing all living things unto the brink of despair. Do not tell me you are unaware of the legends.
Coming from a bald man with big fucking ass eyebrows that look like whales, sharks, killer whales. Bro, his eyebrows look like fucking killer whales. And he's a bald. He's bald.
Your appearance and lineage are enough to instill fear into the masses.
On his eyebrows.
You dare attempt to usurp the throne? How execrable.
Okay, killer dolphin eyebrows.
You little...
Stay back, Subaru.
Don't stop me, Ren. I can't forgive anyone who talks to Amelia like that.
Miss Amelia is already aware that she must endure such abuse. Besides
what?
Yeah, Subaru, you really need to calm down.
Do you really believe he would sit by idly while Miss Amelia is berated as such?
Awfully bold of you to speak to my beloved daughter like that, human.
Oh, there's Puck, and he is not happy.
Don't tell me.
I could encase this
That's Puck.
entire castle
That's
with
spirit
the
animal.
lot inside of it if I wanted.
It looks like a cat, but it's actually a spirit animal.
The apocalypse beast of eternal frost.
I suppose some have called me by that name before. Looks like you youngsters know your stuff.
Being treated as a youngster at this age is quite the experience.
So, you resort to intimidation now that the circumstances have changed. Such words are clearly a threat to us.
This bald fraud with killer whale eyebrows is trying to really bring Amelia down. Well, I'm glad it wasn't Subaru, even though I know how Subaru would feel in this situation. I mean, hell, wouldn't you want to protect the woman that you have a crush on? But I'm glad Puck can't even speak. Glad Puck stepped in.
I don't agree with making threats either. You can't freeze us all inside this castle. I won't stand for it.
He's part of the kingdom, general thing, but...
And Lord
Lord Bordeaux also took things too far.
This is a different thing compared to Season 1 that I've seen. This is like a completely alternate reality.
Why are you bringing me into this? Well, either way, I don't think you should make threats you don't plan on carrying out, Great Spirit. There are people like her who will take it seriously.
Aw, guess you saw right through me, huh?
What do you mean? He isn't going to freeze us?
Of course not, Mel. The Great Spirit would never do such a thing. And pardon me for saying, but if I may, I also believe Lord Bordeaux stepped out of line. I don't believe Miss Amelia's appearance or origin have anything to do with the validity of her dragon gem. Not to mention that Margrave Mathers' absence is hardly a reason to be suspicious of her. I mean, isn't it normal to be preoccupied when a meeting such as this is held so suddenly?
Excuse me? You make it sound as if we're the weird ones for gathering here.
Ah, pardon me, Miss Anastasia. In your case, I would say you're abnormal, yes, but in a good way. With your graceful beauty and extraordinary talent for dealing in business affairs, it's clear to everyone that you are not like the rest of us.
My, you certainly have a way with words. Perhaps you would feel more natural being a merchant than a knight.
I'm honored by the compliment, but I fear we've strayed from the topic at hand. However, I do believe it would be rash to make a decision at this very moment.
I agree with Sotiga, but what shall we do in this instance?
Lord Miklatov, do not lend your ears to this child.
We were all young once, not to mention that he seems to be quite a thought-provoking young man in my eyes.
You're far too kind. And my intention wasn't to stand out as much as I have, but...
I don't know why, but he's almost like Regulus with green hair. This would what Regulus would have looked like if he wasn't such a, I don't know, a know-it-all and a freaking arrogant prick with God knows how many wives he uses for his immortality. He seems like a cool guy.
Since you asked, I shall answer. We cannot avoid this postponement, though it would be a real shame to end things on such a dreary note. So...
let's have a little get-together.
A get-together?
Hey, Subaru. You enjoying this little party?
Oh, hey, Tiga. To be honest, it's a bit tense for something usually meant for more friendly relations. You'd need a pretty big knife to cut through this atmosphere. Not to mention some of the candidates didn't even stick around.
Ah, you mean Mrs. Priscilla and Anastasia. Those two are like oil and water.
Priscilla, I would understand. She's arrogant in her own way, but Anastasia, I'd definitely be surprised.
They must have thought that it'd be better to continue doing their own thing rather than participate in this gathering. Something wrong?
No, I was just noticing how observant you are. You had a lot of confidence talking to those bigwigs earlier, too. Are you used to this sort of thing?
It's not that I've done this a lot, if that's what you're asking. I've just always been good at composing myself when on stage, so to speak. I don't really get nervous or anxious when situations get tense.
Huh. Is that right?
I'm quite jealous of you. I'm such a nervous Nelly.
Whoa, Mealy. That's a phrase I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh, there you go again.
Hello, Miss Amelia. I apologize for the sudden proposal of this get-together.
No, it's okay. This gives us an opportunity to speak to everyone.
So, how'd your greetings go? Since I wasn't invited for some reason.
Probably because you say things like that.
Well...
We made our rounds without issues. Whether we made good impressions or not is a different matter altogether.
You mean...
It went as you're probably imagining. My appearance was an issue earlier too, wasn't it?
About you looking like some witch from a long time ago. Man, what does that have to do with anything going on now? Your silver hair, eye color, and face are totes adorbs! That's all that matters!
That's a bit extreme, Subaru.
But it is a very Subaru way of thinking.
It really does make me happy that you try to console me like this, Subaru. But I can't just ignore the way it makes me feel.
I'm not really trying to make you feel better so much as I'm telling you what I truly think.
What a wonderful way of thinking! I'm incredibly moved by your sentiment.
What?
She just appeared out of nowhere.
Are you all done, Mel?
Oh, yes. I finished speaking with everyone else. Now I'd like to speak with Miss Amelia and her associates.
With me?
Yes. That is, if you wouldn't mind.
No, of course not. I'm happy you asked. I would love to talk.
Wonderful!
Ah, what good timing. Would you mind if we joined you?
We? Are you including me in this too?
Is that an issue? Though I suppose you don't have to if you're too afraid.
The hell? I ain't scared of nothing. Fine. I'll show you what's what.
Please don't fight. Miss Amelia, won't you say something as well?
Having a nice chat with you all sounds very fun.
Oh. What a pleasant smile.
Rem, could you prepare us some tea?
Yes, of course. Right this way, please.
The ladies sure sound excited. Just seeing such a lovely sight makes having this get-together all the more worthwhile.
I agree with you there. Mealy looks like she's having a lot of fun. Her attitude from earlier did a complete 180.
180! Yes, it did.
Then you should share in her happiness, Subaru. You look as if you're disappointed in yourself for some reason.
Yeah, of course you'd say that, Mr. Popular.
Well, that certainly came out of nowhere.
What are you talking about, you two? I hope you don't mind if we join you.
Reinhard, the Sword Saint.
Please, you may simply call me Reinhard. We're both knights of royal candidates, after all. Besides, that title is still too heavy for me to bear.
All right, if you say so.
What's got Mewtwo so excited?
I was just commenting on how popular Tiga must be, being so aware of the finer details.
Doesn't that make Mew feel a little hollow inside, Subaru?
You bet it does. And then Reinhard came out of nowhere. What am I supposed to do here?
Want Fairy to make Mew feel better?
I won't say it's not tempting, but I only have eyes for Mealy, you know.
Hey, Reinhard. Does Subaru not know about Sir Felix?
So it seems I should probably tell him.
Shh.
Well, there you have it. We should just observe for now.
Sir Felix?
Agreed.
Hey, you two! Don't start gossiping like school kids! We can't lose to the girls here. Let's deepen our manly bonds. Luckily for us, that annoying Julius isn't around.
I agree. We should all get to know each other better. However, I think you misunderstand something about Julius. He is a very good friend, and...
Ah, shut up!
Oh, Subaru. I don't understand why Mew don't like Julius so Meowch.
Bad timing, perhaps? Now, let's go join in the merrymaking, Sir Felix. Or was it Ferris?
You
Oh,
get
yeah,
it?
right.
I'll let you escort me then.
Yeah, right. He got the name Sir Felix or something. But they call him Ferris.
That's quite the honor.
Hey, come on over already.
Day 5.
Then I'll go back to the manor and update Roswell about what happened yesterday.
Are you sure you should go by yourself? Maybe we should come with you.
It's fine, Subaru. I'll be with her. We'll arrive at the manor while the sun's still out. There shouldn't be any problems.
But nothing.
Don't worry, Rem will be with you. Besides, you need to prioritize your treatment, so you should stay here and continue your sessions with Ferris. Be a good boy and be patient.
And be a good boy and be patient.
Miss Amelia, your dragon carriage is ready.
Yes, thank you. Well then, Rem. Please take care of Subaru while I'm away.
Yes, he will be in good hands. Please stay safe.
I really don't like this plan.
Now, if you want to help Leah, there are tons of other things you can do, can't you?
Like what?
Like finding the fake priestess. We can't do that if we're not in the royal capital, right?
Huh. You've got a point there. All right then. Go on ahead, Mealy. You can count on me to handle everything here.
Where did you get so much energy all of a sudden?
Subaru can be quite cute when he gets excited.
So, with Mealy gone, my job is to weed out the imposter in the capital. Time to expose the fake candidate.
Yes, let us expose them. But do you have any leads?
Nope, not a one. We'll have to find some. Any suggestions, Rem?
I'm sorry. I am not currently able to think of any. Not to mention, I must be on my way to speak with Miss Cruchet right now.
Cruchet? Why?
I have orders from Lord Roswell to do so. So...
I see. That's fine then. You go do your thing, Rem. I'll try coming up with some ideas of my own.
All right. I will be back before you know it. Please remember to not do anything rash, Subaru.
I got it. You worry too much, Rem. Well, now that Rem's gone too, I guess I'll start looking for those leads. Since Rem's meeting with Cruchet, I'll hit up the other candidates. Melty seems like the easiest one to talk to, so I'll start with her.
Melty is obviously a nun, so I just need to find the church she stays at, right? Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, so we are going to save an actual save before we do this, before we leave.
I will write it down.
Thank you very much, Ron. Is there any way I can back out of the main menu or something? Anyway, is there any way I can quit?
What do you want to look at?
I'm so happy you're taking a look.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, I see. Well, I've saved, haven't I? So I guess I can't back out to the main menu, can I? At least not here. At least not yet. It doesn't seem like I can. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We will continue this soon, but I am out of game, so we will pick this up. Probably not Monday. I think tomorrow I'm going to have a day off streaming tomorrow, so I won't bother doing so. We'll probably either pick this up either on, let's see, either next weekend or maybe during the week when I've got nothing else going on. Wow, there's actually no one on my followers list to raid. Oh, alright, well. Yeah, that's funny. I don't think I can do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks everyone for stopping by for ReZero playthrough. We will pick this up probably later on next weekend. It'll be normal games as usual this coming week. And I will see everyone later. Or if you're American at home, it's later. And also remember, Happy Easter!